right, so good morning. And of course, welcome to another edition of Off the Record as we wrap up the week here. This first week in July. Plenty to talk about, boy. Oh gosh, plenty to talk about. Diplomatic passport revoked. 2 million US in cash show up by the airport.
I wanna start with that $2 million, right?
Oh gosh,
now,
one time?
Yeah, I wanna start with that $2 million.
One time.
I wanna start with that $2 million because
What boy?
the average Joe,
You ain't getting none in that boy?
the average Joe has to have at least $10,000 in TT
Right.
to go anywhere in this world. So long as you're jumping on a
Exactly.
plane, IATA rules and whatever rules of the country, whatever, says that you're supposed to have a certain amount of money in order to leave the country.
Yes.
Via NCB Bank, National Merchant Bank, I think it is, right? They found out they found out where the money came from.
Oh, okay.
Right? Which is National Merchant
Papa,
Bank,
yo.
right? So which means it have a name attached to that account. Yeah. And also I don't know what is the purpose of the National Merchant Bank, right? But I don't know if it's like how Exim have a feature where you can get monies to purchase certain stuff and to keep your business going. So I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn, but I don't know exactly what are the rules of this bank. But $2 million in US cash came from that bank. How is that possible?
Came from the bank or from...
Came from that bank
right, and was going to
Miami.
make a trip
It's going to Miami.
with a stopover in Jamaica.
Right.
Yes.
Where in the world you just travel with $2 million US dollars wrapped up in a bag? Where in the world does that happen? Where in the world?
Those transactions are done via wire transfers?
$2 million cash wrapped up in a cooker's bag. Properly well bound up and thing, right?
Yes.
Going from Trinidad to Miami that came from a bank with no name attached to the account. That way telling me? That way you want me to believe?
But in the report, the bank say yes, it's their money.
Is the bank money going? So a man leave $2 million on scale.
Well, I don't know.
Where in the world is a transport money like that? Unless it's a...
So you're saying this is not a regular thing? They don't usually...
Unless it's a changeover of notes or bringing in money via container. It's a certain procedure that has to happen.
But well, from what I understand, from what I read
and
this
it is
morning...
packed differently. And it is
All
packed
right.
differently. It's not packed in a cooker's bag.
Yeah, the crocus bag thing is a bit market crabby. But nevertheless... right? But nevertheless, from what I understand, customs, there are some discrepancies that customs saw on the document or whatever the case might be. And that is what triggered them to seize the money. And I think the money has been returned to central bank, or it's been sent to the central bank where it's being kept right now. Right?
$2 million US
Is US dollars you're talking about, eh?
in a white crocus bag, properly well bound up. If official money is being transported, it is not transported that way. And $2 million US is 14 million TT.
$T, yeah.
One Carib case can hold $1 million.
No, two, actually.
Right.
According to Ruan.
All right, cool.
You said
right?
all two. It got all
It
two.
got all two.
Yeah.
Right? So that is 14 million TT.
Remember these new bills?
Yeah.
The thinner, eh?
Yeah, no problem with that. I'm just saying.
You could walk
where
around
in
with
the
about
world-
100,000 in TT now and a brown paper
Where
and
in the
nobody would know.
world do you transport 2 million TT?
In cash.
In fact, US. in cash in a white crocus bag, ban up on top of that, like a sofa, ban up and send it out the country. Where in the world that has happened? That kind of money. And even if it is going officially, it goes a certain way. Because that's why when you see containers come in by central bank in town, they just cordon off the whole street. And X amount of police and security and all kind of mad thing.
Right, yeah.
Right? Because the money has to be transported a
But then
certain
the next
way.
thing, it's supposed to have a level of security with it. That's
It's official currency.
Yes,
Right?
but you're transporting, if you're going to transport 2 million US, you're supposed to have a certain level of security accompanying that.
That goes without saying.
Right, that goes without saying. You don't just put it in a crocus bag and say, look, send it and we'll ship it over.
So
it don't work like that.
Who name was on that account?
But somebody, it had a chuck back to somebody. Must have a paper trail. You don't think so?
And you would raise a SAR if it is a suspicious activity report.
Of course.
Right? You would raise a SAR on that. That triggers an investigation. That triggers plenty names to call. Plenty people in the logistics of the whole scenario. Just so, $2 million US dollars, and a normal customer can't go over that. First to begin, for him to get US, he gets 250 US if he shows his itinerary.
It's really 200. You're lucky if you get 250. You're lucky
Right?
if you get 250.
First citizens give you 250 in the bank in the airport. Right?
Right.
So you can't get more than 250.
So they say the money originated from NCB Merchant Bank Trinidad and Tobago Limited and was scheduled to be transported by aircraft to Miami with a stopover in Jamaica. However, it was seized following an inspection by custom and excise officials who red flagged the transaction, citing certain transactional and accountability deficiencies.
What would that mean? What all them words mean?
Well, something wrong with the paperwork. Something wrong.
What
Something
all them
terribly
words
wrong.
mean?
But usually they don't make mistakes with those.
Boy, it's
with
2
that
million,
kind of-
2 million US you're talking about. It's not 2 million TT. Like 14 million TT if you really flesh it out.
No, but I'm saying, even if it's a professional transaction or ordinary transaction that would.
You don't put that in
Yes, you don't put
crocus
it
bag.
in a crocus bag to start with.
If it's official transfer of money of that kind,
have money
you
bags.
could wire it. Why ain't wire it?
Look at wire it too.
Why you don't understand that?
well, if you
Where does
wire it-
cash money come out? Where does cash money come out from? And where in the world they would transport 2 million US on a conveyor belt going up to a garbage dump? Where does rest down that kind of money?
I don't know.
That's a serious thing.
Exactly, Mama, 100 US. to move. You talk about 2 million.
2 million US you talking about?
And this.
And nobody name and call?
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but I just find it a kind of. When you have a diplomatic passport, right? I just want to ask you something about the diplomatic passport. What is the benefits of having a diplomatic passport?
What are the benefits of having a diplomatic passport?
Yeah.
Well, freeness.
When I say freeness?
You get to go through the airport on skids.
Oh, okay.
Skid. You get to go through the airport on skid. You get certain provisions as you don't go through the lines as normal people.
They don't check you anything
No,
like that.
no
No
check
checks,
it.
no nothing at all.
No.
So
They
I
go
could
through.
be carrying a duffel bag with me and
Yes, you can carry a body in a bag.
and they don't check you.
No.
So when I have a diplomatic passport,
and you are immune from prosecution.
so you're telling me that if I have a diplomatic passport, I could carry a duffel bag with whatever in it, and I go through a special door
Yes, that's how it
where
works.
nobody checks anything.
No, you don't. You go through just
And when
like
I
that.
land where I landing, nobody ain't checking nothing either.
No, you get the same treatment going outside.
So I can basically move what I want.
Yes, of course. That's what a red passport is for.
Alright. So if I wanted, let me say, if I wanted to walk through the airport with a crocus bag
Well, you could have.
with something in it, I could do that and it wouldn't go checked.
Yes.
Alright. So now that well, if I do have my diplomatic passport, I have to go through the normal Airport security.
No.
No, I do have it.
You do have it?
It's been revoked, yeah.
You're like an ordinary citizen? You gotta
Right,
go
so I
through,
gotta go
you gotta go
through
through the red line
so I
or the
gotta go
yellow
through,
or the
check
blue
and
or the
everything.
green line?
All right, cool, man. I just wanted to know. Anyhow, yeah, back to the 2 million US in the Crocus bag that show up. Yeah. I just asking.
What a link.
I just asking.
What a link.
Me and Lincoln not, I don't make chains, Me and no jeweler, I just said, I just asking a question.
Alright.
I never had a diplomatic passport before, and I didn't have 2 million US in cash either. So I just, I just curious. The mind works in that kind of way. Sometimes, critically thinking, or sometimes mischievous. Who knows? I don't know. But definitely not making any links. 20 minutes past here, 9 o'clock. Let me take a call. Hello, good morning. Morning. Hello, good morning. What's going on? Are you like you in the airport looking for the 2 million US or what? To be answering the phone and you ain't talking? Look for reduce. I like how you for reduce volume up slight. Morning.
He just coming like a grad man sometimes.
Yeah. He just jumping heavy. Morning.
Good
Go
morning,
ahead.
gentlemen. Hey, morning, X. Hey, X, just a quick correction here. A diplomatic passport doesn't necessarily mean you get diplomatic immunity if the country in which you enter recognizes it. So
Okay.
I can tell you right now, anybody from Somalia coming into the United States, you traveling on a diplomatic passport, you ain't guaranteed that they will not still shake you down, and especially if they have information and stuff on you, they just turn you back around. So it doesn't give you diplomatic immunity. Give you special privileges when you're passing through customs and stuff like that.
But you're not
still left
subjected
the
to any
country.
checks or anything like that, right?
Right. Exactly. But
subjected
again,
to that.
it's left to the country itself if they will acknowledge that.
Well, yeah.
Just remember Lethal Weapon 2 when the fella pull out his passport and said diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity, boy.
And they blow him out.
Mel Gibson wasn't hearing that.
Yeah. All right,
know
guys.
that,
Take
yeah.
care. Cheers.
All right, cool.
This guy, Alwyn Villarreal,
Uh-huh.
he would have won the Father's Day scenario.
All right.
And they're trying to get on to him because his number is a wrong number. So Alwyn Villarreal,
Get
please
the man
call
name now,
us.
boy.
Huh?
Your man name is Aldwin, and you win?
Yeah, I mean.
What?
Alwyn
That is how we know. Aldwin!
Villarreal.
What? You get
Yeah,
through?
man. Call us.
Let the winners win, man. Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning,
Good
my
morning.
dear. Morning.
Yes. Firstly, I just want to ask, is the two things you're talking about, they're related?
No.
No. I am just asking. I never
Let's
had
put
a
it in
diplomatic
pub-
passport,
let's
so I
put it
didn't know
in
what
public
is the
domain.
benefits now.
We
So
just
I
put-
just wanted to know the benefits.
Let's
Yes.
put it in the public domain.
But we have the $2 million that show up at the airport and has been seized by customs.
Okay. Well, then you also have to ask, so who this $2 million was going to?
Right.
Well,
If merchant bank said, yes, that's my money.
Right.
Okay?
Must have a sender and a
That's all your
receiver.
money, but who the money was going to? Which account was going in? Right?
right.
This money was going on a vacation or something? They traveled to Jamaica and then to Miami. Was that a vacation? Money going on vacation?
With a stopover in Jamaica.
Huh?
Yeah, to Miami with a
They
stopover
need
in
to
Jamaica.
find out who it was going to.
Well, first to begin, we need to find out who owns the money.
Right.
So it must have a name attached to that NCB account.
Exactly.
Right,
So
so-
we have to establish who that
Who?
money
And
belongs
that
to.
1%
But
case.
I was saying, seeing that merchant bank jump up and go, my money is my money. All right? If they can't say who account it belongs to and in whose name, and they all claim the money as merchant bank money or your own personal money, right? Who it was going to?
Who's the receiver? Yes.
Exactly. Who is the receiver?
Right.
And all of this mustn't die. This
Right.
mustn't die. So you have to get to the bottom of this.
Of course.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yep. I'm sure that the investigation. Well, I mean, come on. This is This is supposed to play a simple case of a paper trail, right? Morning.
Yeah, good evening.
Follow the money.
I want to find out why till as we see a little money, we idle jump. So why it can be legal money, legitimate?
Have you heard any 2 million US being transported in a
crocus
crocus
bag?
bag?
All right.
Have you ever heard
Give me
that?
an example. I have a partner, right?
Uh-huh.
He dead now, R.I.P. He get hold with the Mac 10 and 500,000 US cash right in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I walk. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When the police hold him, they only charge him with the Mac 10. You know why? Because he had taxi service business for years where he could have got the currency and they could not take it.
Mm-hmm.
So
So all,
he is a little businessman. He no big 1%, but he is doing things.
well, all we are saying, we're not casting any
Hold on, hold on.
exclusions.
Caller, let me read
We
this
are
part.
saying-
Let me read this part of the story for you.
Yeah.
Customs and excise officials red flagged the transaction, citing certain transactional and accountability deficiencies.
Right.
Right.
But how the money pass through?
The money didn't
And
pass
somebody
through.
claim-
The money didn't pass through. The money was leaving here.
Yeah,
They
but
seize it in the
they
airport.
seize the money. I sure the people can get back the money once they provide the correct document.
Well, that is fine,
But
but
that
I'm
is
just
fine,
saying.
but that is not what is
I'm
occurring
just
right
saying
now.
that we have to ask some questions, which is very strange, because the average Joe cannot get away with that. And worse yet,
really average Joe not doing that is somebody who well organized, so we don't know that already.
Right, but let me ask you, if you're running a bank, you're putting 2 million US in cash in a crocus bag?
If you're running a bank,
Mm-hmm. You're running a bank,
Why
a
not?
financial institution. You would use a
if I do
crocus
on-
bag.
If I do an online transfer, is a red flag with the FBI?
No, I'm
got
asking
it
you.
right
What I'm asking you in terms of your packaging and the way that you are packaging 2 million US dollars for a transfer, whether it is through the airport or by flight or wherever, are you putting it in a crocus bag?
Well, no, I personally wouldn't do that.
Well,
well,
so you
it's
don't
common
think the bank?
sense.
You don't think the
If
bank
it's
would
legal-
know not to put it in a crocus
If
bag?
it's legal money, you would put $2 million in a crocus bag and put it in a conveyor belt to go and join other
Wherever it going? We don't know
Would-
where
would
it
you
going.
do that?
Yes, yes. I sure it are people right now in the country with legal money with 100,000 home in the house.
Well,
because they don't like
it
the
doesn't
bank and they
matter.
don't
That is
like
It
them. That
doesn't
is
matter.
them.
It doesn't
We're
matter.
talking about a
But the same
professional.
thing.
No, it's
Hold
not
on.
the same
No,
thing.
it's not the same
It's
thing.
not the same
you
thing.
are talking about a business, a professional banking institution that is packaging 2 million US dollars in cash for shipment, and they put it in a crocus bag.
All right, so why nobody can get locked up?
What that's the point we
Because
asking?
there's no
Well,
season.
nobody's
There's
going
no-
to get locked up because it's legal in
But
some
they
way.
know-
But we don't
No,
know
we
that it's
don't know
legal.
that.
We don't know that.
The
But
story
the
come out
US
this
does not play-
morning.
The U.S. does not play with the funding, right? If
All
that 2
all
million
right, that
illegal,
is
they're coming down here in the morning.
that is federal money.
And not only
if that is the case, right?
Not only that, there are U.S. agents.
Yeah.
The U.S. agents are actually working on this investigation.
Yep.
It is in the story here.
Well, all right. Well, we go
Well,
see
we
the
go
results,
see.
but
We
we
go
go
see.
see
We'll see
nobody
where
getting
they
locked
nuts.
up. I see a man come out and claim the money. Normally, if thing illegal, you ain't coming out and claim nothing. You're going to hide it.
And knowing all the rules that govern how the banks work, right? How you put in money, how you take out money, how you store money, everything, right? Or you
Call yesterday, and I was talking something. I say the government pays $6 million for a painting, right? And they leave a child to die who was trying to apply for the funding from the thing, right? So they pay for the child dead and they pay for the painting.
right?
I call in after and hear what he started to say. Who is the government will let them to dead and all? That was showing you these fellas have no empathy. Why he say R.I.P. to the little child and show some compassion? Hear what he started to say. Well, who is the government who lead them to dead and what is fellas on? Is that a hater thing out here?
All right. I hear you. No problem. Hello, good morning. It is what it is.
Good morning, Mr. X.
That is the adversarial
Morning.
Mr. X, I did not know
political
you have so much
conversation.
money, boy.
Who is that?
Well, I don't know.
Who is this?
Eric, I need a little $1,000 US before I traveling this now. I hope I get a little $1,000 US when I
Anyway,
go to the
listen,
bank.
gentlemen, this
check
story
Merchant
really and
Bank.
truly put my antennas up.
Right.
Because there's something that is called a chain of custody.
Yes.
And if you have to carry so much money on a conveyor belt, I am aghast by it because it would seem to me that you were hoping that somebody didn't sign it. And what would you tell the customs in Jamaica or US if there was a stopover in Jamaica and then landing in the US, right? What would you tell them in relation to this package? Who owns it? Who authorized it? Because anytime you transporting that kind of money is a red flag. So I am saying that if this money had to be transported, then they could have transported it twice using online, using when you go into the plane, you carry on, using carry on, use two carry on and transport it twice. So there's a chain of custody because you cannot put this money on a conveyor belt with nobody watching it. Anybody could snatch it off the conveyor belt.
Anybody could take it off the conveyor belt.
At the end of the day, a lot of explanation has to be given for this. What was this money being sent for? Who was it being sent to? Whose money it was? Has this been done before? All of this has to be answered. Right? So
those...
I'll get it clear now. It's not your money, right?
It's the next money. You're not gonna money. Trust me, you're not gonna money.
My money, buddy.
I wouldn't take. Thanks a lot, Eric.
I got $2 million US now. You know what's going on?
I wouldn't. If I have $5,000 US, I wouldn't take my eye off of that. Far less for $2 million. You take where I coming from? And there's the thing. It's on a conveyor belt. What Eric just said there. I think he asks all the pertinent questions that need to be asked, right? Now, of course, I mean, the speculation will be the order of the day for now. But the speculation comes amid a very unusual type of process used to transfer $2 million US in cash. So, and chicken and all kind of things. Come on. You understand what I'm saying? All these things were fogged. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like these things were fogged. $2 million US. Boy, us dollars, you know. Morning.
Oh, that'll be taken out every day. I take out 1,000.
I'm so glad all are talking about this topic today. And by the way, when the both of you were talking, and you were talking about how things are shipped and the security and everything, I started thinking, $2 million isn't a lot of money, but it's good to start something. And last night, Machado wanted to fly back to Curacao, that island, Curacao.
Yeah.
And the Washington, they had sent a plane for her in mid-air. It turned back around and went back to Washington. And she was stunned. She was like, what happened? And so she called the head of the department in America, in the government, involved in international relations, and he said, you cannot go now because you are not ready. It's not the right time. And so she was stuck there. But there's more to this. You see, Venezuela, after the earthquake, they lifted the internet. And if you read X and all those other social media platforms, you will be seeing people angry, yelling about the government, yelling in front of the military face, which could never have happened before. And they only lifted the internet because they wanted families to find their loved ones, because everybody in Venezuela have a smartphone, and they communicate. So they lifted that to help alleviate the stress, because they know people would be angry. And so people have been sharing the discontent and anger with the government, and it's real bad, I'm telling you. And when you look at the devastation in Venezuela, we should question ourselves about our own infrastructure. And nobody talking about Venezuela is the mirror image of our future. If we don't guard our treasury, fund the government so they supply the services we need, build good infrastructure, and educate our people.
Okay.
But we are still...
all right, no problem. I mean, I don't know. You start off by saying, I'm glad only talking about this topic, and then you reach Venezuela and the earthquake. I really, I don't know how to start a conversation with, hey, I'm glad only talking about this topic. Because, and then you go on to Machado trying to reach Venezuela and a U.S. aircraft turn back mid-flight, and then you reach the devastation in thing and the people and them thing in front of the military and the internet and... I don't understand that.
I still studies Short Young.
But what?
Short Young.
The diplomatic passport.
And
poor fella.
Short Young just put his foot in the mouth sometime.
Poor fella.
He's put his foot in the mouth sometime.
Poor fella.
He say in May he received a passport. So you receive a passport as a one-day prime minister. 1 day.
Yeah. I saw the video.
You're getting illegally. You became a prime minister. The shortest
Nobody
prime
vote
minister
you as
ever.
prime minister, but you
You get in.
Yeah.
And they come and they take away your passport.
And
You're
you
not
vex.
a government official.
No, but he said,
What you doing there?
He said in the video, he said, could you imagine they took away, they revoked my diplomatic passport as a former prime minister? As a former prime minister? But
Hey, what's the
you
really
can't make this up, you know. You can't make this up, you know. Morning.
Really Lulu is?
I was really deeply concerned about the coherence of some of these callers.
The woman said, I'm glad only talking about this topic and gone Venezuela.
I talk about some plane and
the guy before that.
And the plane turned back and look at that bad thing.
I was with this how she tied it in
as an institution, they were putting a coca's bag. He trying to make it the same. Well, the same thing. If a man has your own money and say, well, what is going on with these people? And these people may not be electorate, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to say, listen, to the callers who want to call in and put their 2 cents to that, I am sure if there are people trained and in institutions that investigating this, so they wouldn't be depending on you as a talk show caller to give them no advice what they should do and what they think they should do. You understand? I feel that people are getting paid to do that.
I believe that customs would have flagged it for a legitimate reason. They wouldn't flag it just so.
Yeah, but here we see a point I want to make this morning. I understand that the commissioner fired 18 or so.
17 police officers.
17 or whatever.
He revoked their appointments, yes.
Suspension and all that something. Yet all that is nice that, hey, we're going after road. But listen, I compliment him, and I hope it doesn't stop at just at level. Because them fellas who get through them still not in the system that sit on stations that are affiliated with gangs that informing when it's a raid and thing going on and running the blocks and things. That is what we're talking about cleaning up.
Well, but at least he started. Yes, but at least he started somewhere, caller.
The process had to start somewhere.
Somewhere.
It must have a starting point.
And I understand that almost all of the 17 officers were SRPs. So which means they had a clause in their contract that it could be revoked.
You're right, but what I'm saying, I hope it doesn't stop there just as windows open and it continues and we hear about
we can't. Most you could do is ask for it, but we had to left it to be seen.
And a 7 and a 8 and not just that, we also commending them for going after quote unquote big fish. But see what I say, I am sure Mr. Manning got just told that Mr. Big spoke about wasn't a Mr. Big that turned Mr. Big from public misappropriation and this kind of misdoing in public office. I am sure he's talking about the illicit drug trade, Mr. Big. So we want to see not just you pull somebody for some sort of corrupt deal in government. We want to see the people who have trickled down stuff with the youth. Still one of them people that campaign with the 6 and 7 and then youngs on them on the road that doing.
All right.
Work for them. We want to see the drug Mr. Big coming down.
To all of you all,
Mr. Big alone.
All right.
To all you all on the chat, good morning. And
no problem.
Yeah, to all you all on the chat, good morning to all of you all. They are sending us good morning, Anthony.
Yeah, morning chat.
Miami, and Joe. Anthony again.
You say that like a real old man, eh?
Samantha, what that?
You say to all on the chat.
Yeah.
No, brother. You don't watch I Show Speed and them fellas and them,
Oh.
And Kai Sinet and them. Did they just say chat? Morning chat. That is it. Talk done.
All right. Okay.
Talk done.
Well, I'm be a old man.
It's morning chat. That is how the young people is do it.
All right. Well,
yeah,
morning
chat.
Morning chat.
Nice. Talk done.
Morning. Hold it.
Yeah, we got.
No, according to what Mr. X knows, I'm the 17 police officers are SRPs, right?
Yes.
That would have said, yeah.
Right. Well, they under the Supplemental Police Act. It's easier to fire them than to fire regular police, you know.
Right. Well, we have to, but that's the reason why I brought it up.
Because our regular police under the
Police
Service Regulations and the Police Service Act, and it have provisions in that.
Yeah,
that it's hard to fire a regular police, you know.
Very hard.
Well, I would assume that you're a bright guy and you've picked up on what I've said and you've picked up the meaning behind what I have said. So
Yeah, I study what I said, and I study how I can get my hand on somewhere at 2 million.
Boy, yeah, I tell you, I want to be a fly on the wall in Central Bank right now. In Central Bank, they holding it. Morning.
Yeah, bonus. This
Yeah.
is a very, very serious topic.
Of
And I
course.
say this to say, I have experience going to the bank already at government bank and can't get no US to travel.
Right.
This hit me in my chest this morning. To hear this amount of money that's going out in that kind of way.
Yep.
I don't understand it. And somebody seriously in the central bank or someplace should come and at least on the radio and explain this, because somebody says I am defending it. And I want to know how it is, how much time this thing happened. $2 million, which is, as you calculated, could be about 14 million TT. This is mad. This is crazy. It's too much for Jesus to hear. Too much.
All right. Oh, God. You might bring Jesus in the thing, yes, right? You might say it's too much of Jesus to bear, yes? Or here? Is here or beer? It's beer.
Yeah.
It's too much of Jesus to bear.
To bear, yeah.
Oh, God. Lord. Hey, morning.
Morning,
We have a break
Stephan.
to take.
Morning,
Yeah,
Ed.
boys. Yeah, we got
Morning.
one
Couple
more,
of
one
things.
more.
When you have a diplomatic passport, it's like a diplomatic pouch and you can carry things in it. The second thing is, who is the Candyman and who is the John Wayne of politics? The John Wayne of politics is Stuart Smallpin because he was acting prime minister.
Well, you got
And
me
the
so bad,
Candyman
but no,
is a fella they call Amory. If vex, yes, he no boxes of candy or lollipop going to Venezuela. I say no more.
Well, I don't know about the John Wayne. I know he was referred to as the Gary Sobers. Not so? It's the Sobers. He was the Sobers. The man said, could you imagine they have revoked my diplomatic passport as a former prime
How
minister?
dare they do a chai come that? How dare they do a chai
dear.
come that?
I am a former prime minister. My picture is in the airport, damn it. Boy, you're the prime minister for 48 hours. Morning.
Here. So much?
It was less than that.
Well, are they-
Old and beautiful Prime Minister have the young and the restless.
Wait, repeat that.
It seems as though the old and beautiful Prime Minister have the young and the restless.
Oh.
A 2 million in a crocus bag.
I hear you. 2 million in a
And
crocus
I just
bag.
getting hell to get 200.
Yeah, boy. 2 million on a conveyor belt, transported on a conveyor belt to the airport.
It looked like they were sending that money to pay somebody for something. But it didn't reach.
It didn't reach it. Yeah. All right. I like that though. You hear what he say? You pick up on what he say?
Yeah.
He said the bold and the beautiful prime minister
And the young and the restless.
seems to have the young
And the restless.
and them restless.
Yeah. But
Trinidadians real creative, you know. Real creative, you know. The man take me back to bold and beautiful and young and restless, boy. God, boy. Who's Victor and who's Catherine? Lord. Eh?
well, good day.
Hey, morning.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning,
Oh,
gentlemen.
God,
That
this
was
one.
nice, but however I called, I was told to call the station because my name was called considering our father's day promotion that I won.
Yeah, you was Aldwin?
Yeah.
I the man says,
But Aldwin, you had to come down to the station to collect your thing, man.
Well, we need a number. We need a number.
We
We'll
need
take
a number
off.
for you, though.
We will take a number for you off here.
No, but
Okay,
you want to give your number?
I will get off here.
But you could give it. If it's up to you. But all right, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it off here. I'll take it off here.
Yeah, okay.
All right, hold on. You ready to punch it in X?
Yeah.
All right, hold there.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda.
A break. When we come back from the break, I wanted to oh God, but they had this initiative going on in Karanach this morning, you know. I just wanted to touch base with Sam Sankana so we could let people know. Because we don't want people to feel like the government abandoning people now. You know, so it have a nice initiative where you could go and get training and development and so on and so forth.
Really fish fry?
Yes, it's a big thing going on today from 10 to 3. I'm only also showing. We come back after the break.
The plays that shake the arenas. The story.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the number one talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of
fisheries. Is Caribbean fisheries? Yeah, Caribbean fisheries. They have a development program. It's an expo that's happening down by the Karanach Fish Fry this morning from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So for those of you interested, you could head on down. You could carry the children. They have fun activities for the kids as well. They have music, they have entertainment, they have tons of booths. Listen now, let's explain it. Listen now, let's see what game. We see if we get me on the line. Let's get him here and see if we could let's inform people.
Khadija Stein on David Welch program and she going on David Welch and them program. Khadija.
Well,
so she out that time in?
We go do. Let's see if I get Sam here. If I can get Sam here, we're moving on. I'll just tell all about the expo. There's somebody looking like Jesus too. Yes, like Jesus really been played this morning, boy. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, what is going on this morning? People listen up, eh? I plug in this because, you know, we just hear all kind of talk. Yesterday we talking about Mylat and suspension and all kind of thing, right? They suspended Mylat and man talking about they abandoning this and abandoning that, right? Listen, they have the Caribbean Fisheries Training and Development Institute and they have the first inaugural expo, right? It's in commemoration of St. Peter's Day. What they're doing is if you want to get into that sector, you could go down there today between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. There are several booths set up where you could sign up if you want to learn how to be a diver, right? What kind of diving that is be X, oh gosh, in terms of that sector? Like a diver, no? Like to dive and like fixing things and a diver to go and repair things and in the fishing industry and the marine industry. Yeah. Right? So it's the blue economy they call it.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to get into that, if you want to get into boat engine repairs into the fishing industry, the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard will be down there as well, along with the dive tribe, nature seekers. They have Future Fisheries TNT down there. YTEP will also be down there as well. They have the ADB representatives from the Agricultural Development Bank. So for like those of you who might have a little fishing business or any business in that sector going on, agriculture and fisheries, they have representatives at ADB that you could go and speak to today and inquire about, seeking a loan and funding and that kind of thing to get you off the ground if you have plans of being an entrepreneur. So they also have samples of delicious dishes made from oh God, where is it? The dried what? Right. Made from dried salted smoked fish. They also have the sale of products going on. They have a real thing to give away. They have games for the children, everything, music and entertainment. So I would tell you, this is a huge development program for that sector, because what the Caribbean Fisheries is doing is you go down there, you sign up, and then you enter the training and development program. And then, of course, once you've acquired that, you can start in that field and start to earn a salary and sustainable employment now. All right? So it's all happening. It's doing carnage.
All right. Well, as we're talking employment for black people.
Oh, God. Lord.
For black people.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No. This is not for black people alone. This is just, it falls within that guidance. But police constables have been advertised to people.
Okay.
So they have a new batch. We now get it at 17. We need to replace it with your 17.
Yeah, we want good police, not them wicked police.
Must be a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, ages 18 to 35.
Yes.
A valid driver's license, learner's permit will not be accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum of 5 CSEC or CXC O levels. English language is compulsory.
Mm-hmm.
I want to read that again. Minimum of 5 CSEC passes or CXC O levels. English language is compulsory.
Mm-hmm.
1 recent passport size photo with a white background within 3 months. So don't.
Beautiful.
Right? Applicants submitted without academic certificates would not be considered.
Lovely.
Persons are asked to submit their documentation for the relevant authorizing bodies verifying equivalency for qualifications obtained abroad. Right? So if you have qualifications obtained abroad, they will measure it against what we have here and that kind of stuff and give you a pass. So like if you went to school in some university out foreign or some country, they will measure it against that, right? Closing date for applications, July the 10th.
Right.
2026 at 11:59 p.m.
Gosh, 11:59.
11:59.
Oh, don't reach there. Don't reach midnight.
Right, so you're checking the TTPS, www.ttps.gov.tt.
Lovely.
And I will read that again. www.ttps.gov.tt. Right, so go up and apply for these jobs, please. If you have a job, you have passes sitting down home, go and try them. Go and try them and see if you get in, and you can end up with a permanent job as a police officer, a regular police officer in the police service.
In the police service.
Right?
All right.
All they go out there.
The opportunities
and do all
are
the
there.
things.
The opportunities are there. It have opportunities all over. I spoke to Sam this morning. He said that's what the expo is about. It's about opportunity. It's about giving people opportunity and saying, listen, it don't just have one line of work. It have all different sectors. So they open up all the different type of sectors so that people who might be feeling displaced because they never CPEP or URP work again, forestry or wherever, they could go and get the training that they need. That's what I spoke about yesterday, qualifications. You need qualifications in order to have a sustainable job. You must be qualified in something. You understand what I'm saying? So they're giving people the opportunity to train them, develop them.
So to all those inclined,
give them the skill set
who
that they
have
need and they're
passes and sitting
sustainable.
down home, up to a 3 is a pass.
Yeah.
So it counts as one of the 5.
What are real passes then?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I in the game.
My first thing, I guess, 7 trees, yes.
You get 7 trees?
Yeah, my first attempt at exam. 7 trees I got.
I get 5 trees and a half, 4, boy.
Yeah. Could you imagine you could draw one line down, one line down,
boy.
one line down. 7 trees. And got 3. You know what I mean?
I get 5 trees and a half.
My first
5
time.
trees and a half, 4. And then I went on and sit over.
Then I went back again and get 6 twos.
Yeah. And I get 5 trees and a half, 4. And I tell him.
No ones I got, eh?
I tell him he study, you know.
You what?
I didn't study.
Uh-huh.
I didn't study. I used to play the fool, you know.
Oh, okay.
I was a real.
And I get into do my degree program because
I was just miserable.
Because I'm a work experience. Because I didn't have all the qualifications, but I got in as a matriculated candidate based on work experience and my qualification.
Right.
But it wasn't right up. But it was good enough to get in, but it wasn't right up.
Now, see, you went and do thing.
Yeah.
You understand the point we're trying to make here? Neither one of us got 1s or 2s.
Yeah.
What school you went?
St. James.
You went you went St. James University?
I was the
All
head
right,
boy.
all right.
I was the head boy.
St. James University, boy. You are St. James boy?
Yeah, I was the head prefect in that year.
Yeah. Head prefect and thing?
I was the head boy. You know,
All right. I went St. George's College. St. Anthony's College and St. George's College. Yes, son. Well, I went St. Anthony's College up until middle of Form 3.
When I started off doing, when I had my diploma, I started off doing safety as a side hustle.
As a side hustle.
And I used that as my matriculation to get into my degree program.
Yeah, but
my degree program.
But you see what I'm talking about? Right. And what did both of us do? We get more trees than anything, right?
Yeah.
We could have a forest between we.
Yeah.
You could have been Nottingham Forest and I could have been some other forest, right? Sherwood Forest.
Forest major.
Right, you understand? And the point is, when I realized, look, this I don't know what I want to do ever, because like we tell the young people, you often don't know what you want to do.
Right.
And we just play the fool at times when we're in school and that kind of thing, right? I went and do a broadcasting course.
And I went offshore thinking I would get the job that I wanted to, but I had to hold on to that. You know, funny enough, I went up to this place that one of my mentors told me. He said, you and his son, he said, you and he, only go up the road by the place up in the airport there.
Right.
And look for a job. Like the job was already a shoe-in kind of thing for us, right? But we just had to go formally and thing. So we went up there and I told them I want that job as a HLO medic, because I always like that job, eh?
Right.
Always like that job. And then all of a sudden they say, well, they're going on. They have no jobs like that. They have nobody like that. But we have a utility man to clean toilet and clean vegetables in the kitchen and galley and bed and all kind of thing. And I take the work.
You take it?
I take the work.
But of
course,
I
was young. I didn't
you're
know
young and you work your way up.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
after 30 seconds to the 10 o'clock.
Then after one guy, he didn't come to a week. And they say, boy, who is the man we could put to replace this man, boy? Because they're trying to get crews to go offshore now. They said everybody in the airport, 100 of them, everybody in the airport look wrong at me. Because every free time I get, I used to be by the office.
Right.
So I used to be learning the work about the paperwork, about Maximo, about how to talk on a radio with boat and chopper, how to load a chopper, the payloads of a chopper, all that. So I learned that all the way. So when they say the man break his hip, well, I glad too bad. I already show it to my face, but I was glad too bad that I get the opportunity.
All right.
And I went through the man never come back to work, and I get the permanent work.
All right, hold on to there. 10 o'clock news is now. We got to get to that. And after the 10 o'clock news, we have the, on a positive note, I have a positive note to spread this morning. And we go call the man. Hold it off right now.
Good morning. I'm married to Miss Bernal.
out of me. And them feel like don't know. But I couldn't care less. All of them could rock so, rock so, rock so. You could rock so. Stay over there with your bad energy. You could rock so, rock so. You could rock so. Stay over there with your bad energy. You could rock so. Live my life. I just wanna live my life. And I don't make my choice. So I go pay the price. Yeah, live my life. Just live my life. Yeah, I don't make my choice. So I go pay the price. Some of them don't rate me. Some of them they hate me. Some of them like bad on me. All of them could go their way. Some of them try laugh at me like I'm a puppy show. But I couldn't care less. All of them could rock so, rock so, rock so. You could rock so. Stay over there with your bad energy. You could rock so, rock so. You could rock so. Stay over there with your bad energy. You could rock so. Live my life. I just wanna live my life. And I don't make my choice. So I go pay the price. Yeah, live my life. Just live my life. Yeah, I don't make my choice. So I go pay the price. Yeah, we thankful for life. Health and strength and all the vibes. Don't know we survive. We just wanna get with life. Some fall with the vice. With them evil eyes. Risk it for the price. We don't need the price.
All right, people. That's a little bit of Patricia, but I really like that Patricia, but you know, that Roxo. I like that boy. Caught a fight she done last year, you know.
Yeah, but every year she's
Fight
singing
she
the
done
same
last
thing,
year, man. I mean, she's singing the same thing every year.
Everything is boy you fight you down and they bad spirit and rock show and all
No,
that.
man. There's only this year she sing that. You get not Destra talking about, you know.
Is Roberts are talking about
Destra does be going on and on and on and on about getting fight on, you know.
No, listen all Patricia. Listen for Patricia. Listen for them.
From this year?
From all the years going by. For them. Listen to you.
You find sure, listen.
All of them saying the same thing. They fight me down. Keep your son prayers up. Wherever.
Serious, man?
You forget to check it out. Don't believe me, check it out.
I'll go back and check that.
My son prayers up. They fighting me. They could rock so. Me in business with them. Or she last fortune about that. About the fighting she done in some kind of way.
But I like the rock so. I like the rock.
The rock so nice. The rock. I mean disputing thing, but
you could rock so.
She been singing the
rock
same
so.
kinds of tunes for the last 4 years or so, kind of thing.
You know who could rock so? Butchwood boy.
Who?
Butchwood. But you'll get it. You'll get a Butchwood. You know you don't talk much. Some people don't know he exists. They don't even know he in the parliament.
Like Simon the Newberger. I don't know what Simon the Newberger look like.
Me neither.
I get to find out he talking the most
on social media. What's wrong to them, boy?
We was all the time.
I don't know. He should study to fix the problems we have in the constituency. Anyway, this is on a positive note. So we dealing with positivity. If you have an anniversary, a celebrating a birthday, anything like that. Me personally, I want to give Philip Edward Alexander a round of applause and put him in on a positive note, and I'll tell you why. The article that came out with the resident that said they had been neglected for years up in Canada. Apparently, Guardian Media ran they're doing a special on gangs and gang funding and things like that. And they went up in there.
Mm.
But you know who went there before them?
Who that?
Christmas list. But so,
Okay.
anyhow, so Guardian Media went up and they did this whole feature. And they showed the HEC buildings and things that totally deteriorated and broken down. And Philip and HEC, well, Ministry of Housing saw it, right?
I was in Canada.
In Canada, up in Laventille.
Yeah.
And he went up with a whole team.
No, what they just said that you used to shoot at building, couldn't go after building and thing. And a stairwell was the demarcation for the two sides.
For the two sides.
Because if you're caught at the bottom of the stairs, you could get bullet. If you're from
Serious?
you know what I'm telling you, I know it.
Good boy,
and I have bullet holes in the building.
Oh gosh.
Because they means to be shooting from one building to the next.
To the next building.
Okay,
Yeah, it had bullet hole and all kind of thing in the walls and yeah. Morning.
Sway in Beirut.
Wait, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, that would look like it. It look like that. Morning, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Three applauses here. Positive. I want to compliment, even though it's not over yet, for having one of the best organized FIFA tournaments ever. FIFA president must have given that man. And the quality and the standard of all the players.
Yeah, but nobody had two infractions that are unforgivable in the World Cup. Unforgivable.
What you say?
But there's a positive movement, so let me leave it like that.
Yeah, positive. Yeah, positive moment. We could touch on that, right? And then, you had to give him that. 47 for being part of staging and being a part of it, okay? So, you had to give 47 now.
47 man get something.
We show the applause too. Come on now. And then one of our own.
Who's 47? Who that?
Trump.
47 man. Come on.
That's 47.
Give him that.
That's 47.
All right. And you know what you all highlighted? That all the visitors from all over the world said, hey now, the way they paint America, how it's so racist. I mean, racism exists everywhere. How it's so racist, how people are so mean. And ever since this new government, they come listen to the reality to it, right? So that's what it is. And last but not least, one of your own. I want to say, give Heavy a round of applause. He did an editorial yesterday, right? I mean, even fellows who are more lettered than me, him, and other people, right? Never see what he discovered in his research. So I want to give applause to Heavy. Well done, young man.
Right.
Take it easy, fellas.
Nice, man.
Later.
No problem.
And next, I watched on our 4th train today. I watched on my extra train to make you happy.
All right. That's what we're talking about. Make it shine.
Hey, on a positive note, boy, Portugal, Croatia, boy, that game last night, boy.
That game was real.
Boy. That best game for the World Cup so far.
That one of the faults I'm talking about.
The rule, the offside.
The first one. In fact, we don't talk about that yet.
We'll get to that.
We're not positive.
But that was our game last night, but that Portugal-Croatia game.
That game was nice.
That game was fire, boy. Yeah. Morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Who you got on a positive note here?
Well, you take away my positive one of them, Philip Edward Alexander. When I saw him go up there several years, these fellas, they really mean what they're doing. And, well, boy, now that order said that was a bullet hole. I thought that was a decoration, you know. I couldn't believe that was a bullet hole. The next one is the tourism minister for freeing up the Yorkies that from this 4.5 hours break.
All right.
Get permission to 15 minutes. That's a big plus that will help this country go a little bit.
All right, nice man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, no scene. Hello, good morning. Who you got on a positive note this morning?
Right. Who have on a positive note is you, Mr. Stephan and Mr. X. And the reason now is for how you just talk to the nation then. Even the grassroots, the smallest, littlest man or a school child could understand what you all saying then.
Yeah, man,
so
thanks,
hats
man.
up to you guys and keep up the great work.
Thanks, man.
This is Mojo here.
All right, my brother.
I want to give nobody a for over the years for always bringing the information as palatable to the average layman.
Yeah.
They could understand exactly what you're saying. They don't have to agree. They don't have to agree.
They don't have to agree.
But you bring your information as succinct and as palatable as possible with a lot of history in it. So I
Nice
want to give him
good vibes. Good vibes. Oh God, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Wait till I do that. Like I forget how to answer the phone now. That's now, eh? No, I pressed the right button. I missed the call. Right. We go this way. Morning. Who you got on a positive note?
Morning. My positive note is all the time I travel, I pushing money in pocket, in wallet, in purse, trying to fit a few dollars. I didn't know I could have just load a crocus bag of money and walk with it. So that's my positive note. I now know that I could move like Santa Claus with a crocus bag, a feed bag of money, and just walk through the airport. That's my positive. And one more. All you can see all I want, Morocco winning the World Cup. Bye.
All right. We gonna see.
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco.
Morocco playing good ball too, but
yeah, man.
I ain't nobody winning part of the World Cup.
Morning.
Commissioner of Police for starting the cleaning up with those SRPs.
All right, okay.
All right. No, oh yes, the commissioner of police had to get a call anything, man.
Yeah, they get a call.
Oh God, why this thing does do that at quarter past?
Because at least he did something about it, or is doing something about it.
He's starting somewhere.
Yeah, starting somewhere.
You have to start somewhere. That's our start.
Send the right signal.
Of course.
Not tolerating strippiness.
Morning. Who you got on a positive note?
Well, boy, the people in the airport actually doing the work to intercept that focus bag.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because...
And Edward Alexander for going up in the area to show the people that he really can, he going to do something to help them.
Right.
Nice one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now Philip, you gotta get Jackie jacket and Jimmy Jim boots. Morning. Yes,
First time
sir.
caller.
Yeah, first time caller. Talk to us.
I just want to big up the Minister of Sport.
Uh-huh.
In my area, the Brazil area.
Right.
I've seen a lot of youth coming up program, football, cricket.
Nice, man.
So I just want to big him up and continue doing what they're doing for the youth of the nation.
Yeah, my brother.
I don't know for other areas, but in my area, I'm seeing that.
All right. Beautiful. No, Philip Watts has a lot of, the Ministry of Sport have a lot of things going on. But you see, there's the whole thing. You see, it's not getting, I talked to AV, AV said he had to get some clearance. I'm waiting for him to get the clearance to come on the show. And we'll get him. We'll get him soon enough. I gotta keep reminding her now. You must touch base with her too. It's a little reminder now. It's a little reminder.
And what about Roger?
Clearance, boy. All of them had to get clearance. There's clearance sale right now, boy. I go talk to him again. But you didn't realize certain people certain people not doing no. If you catch them outside, like how the media just catch them outside and they put a mic in the face and ask them a question.
But like a control interview.
But like a interview to come in and they on lock and key right now, it look like. Morning.
Right, so on a positive note, I want to big up the management of 91.1 FM. For all the good, positive talk shows they have on the program, especially the evening program from 3 to 6. It's really come a long way.
Right.
With David and Heavy,
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of the politicians and them come in and see they get a lot of master plate from politicians and soca artists and them to promote the show now. So it's come a long way in the past 2 months. Right, so I just wanted to really big up all the shows and them, your show, Heavy Show, Obi, and the Ground Report.
All right,
so
brother.
Management doing a great job.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. You go again here. Hello, good morning. Who you have on a positive note?
Well, very good morning to you all.
Yeah, man.
No man, I don't get enough time to listen, you all.
Yeah,
then you tell him a pass to college, boy. You tell him a pass on you all. But I want to big up Zeno Stepson. Yeah, I want to big up people. What college you went gone to?
Who
but he gone college. Kern Marcel, which is Shoma Wilson's son, Corey Marcel, but his son, Trinity College, Advanced Nephew, Southeast. His father don't say he going back and do it over.
All right.
He's telling him college, he going back and do it over.
All right.
I don't know where the lack or the job came from, but he was going good. And all the youths who had passed the good score, all the youths who had passed at the whole, Well, let me tell you something. My sister went, I have a little sister, Simone Wilson. She went Bellman Junior Sec, Southeast. And she aiming to be a principal right now. She have a diploma in English.
Nice
one. So not because you went to junior sec or you pass 5 years and you get a college.
That means nothing coming
Let's
out of
stay
it.
strong, don't cry.
Yeah.
And if you feel well, have an action and feel to sit again, sit again.
Nice
Yeah, man.
one.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, man.
Positive vibes, Anderson.
And
yeah, man.
and you know, we coming off the back of the SCA results with the children, right? And let me just make this. I've always said this. If you have children watching, I don't know, but when you do your SCA, right, and you don't pass your first choice or your second choice, it's not the end of the world.
No, not the end of the
It's not the end of the world. And people just do like if college and convent are bacchanal. College and convent is just as much bacchanal as a as a secondary school.
Just uptown bacchanal.
Right, but the teachers at secondary in the secondary schools are excellent teachers.
Yeah.
You could attest to that. You went St. James Sec. I know they used to call Mokorapo the University of Mokorapo at a time. I know real people come out of Mokorapo and have big work today. Very educated. So it's not, we just do like if people just do like if you know you had to get in a college and you had to, you know what I mean?
Well, the alma mater of St. Mary's, there's always end up in the parliament for some reason. I noticed that, right?
Look, let me leave that alone. Let me Morning! Let me just say what I just say about St. Mary's boys.
You know what I like about Alexander? He respond to those people.
Yeah.
These government people are stay for all 2 years and just before election and all kind of things to respond. But as he gets the message, he respond to them right away.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
So I would
Cool,
like
man.
to give him a round of applause.
Yeah, man, no
Best thing
problem.
for me for the year.
Of
I
course.
like that very much.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now, we had a holder there for on a positive note. So we are 21 past, right? Yeah, just back to that. You know, we didn't talk about that, you know, the SCA thing. Yeah, people is... I am yet to see any parent that has put anything but a college or a convent as a first choice. Everybody when they put it on the children choices.
Yeah, but there's normally put down the first three as convent, college,
College and
whatever,
that kind of thing.
and the other three as
Right.
as mediocre
It's not four?
school.
It's not four?
Well, I think it's 4, yeah.
It's
I
I do common entrance. I never do SCA.
So the first two does be normally be a top-notch school.
A top-notch school.
Or a reasonably top-notch school.
Yeah.
Because you know your child can't make top-notch. You know, you're being real with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you put a reasonable 2 top-notch. And then you put 2, how to put it? I wouldn't say...
Well, I wouldn't say mediocre, but two schools that you consider below college or convent status. Yeah. But in my experience,
being real with your child, of course.
But you had to be real with your children. But in my experience, it don't matter. It's how the child applies himself.
Well, yeah, but most people don't know that at that age anyhow.
Well, that's true. No, but as a parent, you're supposed to know that.
People panicking, and people panicking all the way last night, all over the night.
I don't know what you're panicking for. What are you panicking for?
It is what it is.
You have a child. The child go into school. The child have a SCA exam. They take the exam. What you panicking for?
They want your child pass for Russell Latapi. Because as far as they're concerned, Russell Latapi is a pot scrape. Or Excelsior. Or whatever
well then,
name.
okay, well let's...
You don't want them pass to that?
Well then we need to... But listen... Then you have to up the standard of do we need to up the standard of the secondary schools?
I don't know. It must have pot scrape.
Because it's not like the teaching there is of a lesser...
It must have pot scraping. We all can't be top of the line.
Well,
and
no,
we all
but
can be
that's-
middle.
agreed.
Middle. So
Agreed.
it must have a bottom line somewhere. But that doesn't mean if you go to a bottom line school, mean you don't come out anything. Because some of the best tradesmen that I know went pot scrape school, they went junior second kind of thing.
I know people say as chairman of this and CEO that went secondary school.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? It have excellent schools. No, it have the schools that they give trouble. You know what I mean? That you know. And a troubled we gotta be real, a troublesome environment.
Oh, Malik is not a troublesome school.
Malik
or Mova?
Yeah, Mova. Actually, this fella Steve.
Where Mova come from? So where they are now. That's totally different.
Totally different thing.
Malik, same thing.
Yeah.
From where they
You
was
ever
in
saw
back in
the-
my time to
you
where
ever-
they are now.
You ever see the guy on social media, the teacher who teaches at...
Feldman?
Is Feldman is his name?
Yeah,
Stephan
yeah,
Feldman?
yeah.
Right. He
I
just
saw
put out
him.
some kind of videos. They are very,
Get
very...
big and fat too.
Yeah, we get big and bad, but nevertheless. But
He
he
did-
puts
he did
out...
television, or?
But his... Yeah, but his communication and the way that he deals with the children in his school, you could see that the kids have a respect for him. It's a respect and a manners.
Yeah, well, there are plenty safety officers and things too, like Mr. Knott and these fellas and them who was former soldiers and things.
And that's Mova Secondary,
keep it in
and
again.
they have it's excellent.
Yeah.
They're doing excellent. I mean, we had troublesome. A book was a troublesome school.
Woodbrook was a troublesome school too.
Woodbrook Presbyterian.
Yeah. No,
Wait, which one? Woodbrook.
Right on
Right on Front
next
Street?
to the Balizé house. Next to
Tranquility.
Tranquil, right? Tranquil?
That's Tranquil, yeah.
Where Woodbrook was?
Tranquil is a good problem long time. No, Woodbrook Secondary is on Front Street opposite Massey.
Opposite Massey.
Yeah. On Front Street.
Right.
That's Woodbrook Secondary.
Right.
But you talking about Tranquil?
Yeah, Tranquil I talking
Tranquil
about,
is get some problems. Up to I think a couple years ago it had a little scene with some problems.
Yeah.
Arima, I think is North.
Yeah.
Used to get problems. Is either Arima North or Arima
Arima
West or
North,
something,
Arima
so.
North.
Arima North was a troublesome little school. Book.
Yeah.
In South Book was a school.
Book was a real troublesome school.
Book was when you go in Book is a bad man.
Look at the school boy long ride on now.
But I know people went book and come out good.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes, I mean, look, we used to war when I used to go St. George's College. We used to be at war with Barataria. Right? Barataria.
Junior Sec.
Yeah. We used to war with them. We didn't ask for the war, you know. They decided, you know. We end up in war with them because it had a day. We went, you know, they have a basketball court down to the bottom of 6th Avenue.
Yeah.
Boy, X, we go along there to play basketball after school a day, boy. But Barataria, Junior Sec fellas used to come there too, right?
Yeah.
So, well, me, you know, basketball, I take my little sweat and thing, right? I'm always to play football. But I could have dribble, right? I could have played a little basketball too. I was a shooter. Right? I was short, but I was a shooter. I could shoot.
Alright, shooters.
I can't dunk. Don't ask me to run it and lay up nothing. But just kick it out, I will shoot. Right? Anyway. So we go along there and I take a little sweater and thing and I go on and still boy done sweater boy and next man come in. And we fellas was playing some fellas from Barataria Junior Sec and some other fellas from in the area now. And boy, I just lie down so my head rock back. And I hear one set of cussing and commotion, Jed. It's some fight breakout, you know.
Well, that is how it was long time.
When I look up, so I see a big stone falling from the sky, you know, coming at me, you know. A man like he lego a big stone up in the air coming at me. I say, what trouble is that big stone? So I gotta move to the side. You know what I mean? And boy, a man run home. Like I said, it was fellas from the area too, so a man like he living close by, but the man run in the house and out to that tree line, boy. And it's back and along even. Boy, you know. But you know what I mean, after that we had a little squabble and thing with them fellas and them, but eventually, you know, it kinda eased out and a cool scene and thing.
What I have noticed over the years is that most of the politicians went St. Mary's. Most of them on both sides, and Prez.
Why you have to be big
No, they went St. Mary's. It's only men like Anil and them went Fatima and thing, but the rest of them went St. Mary's and
you never realized St. Mary's. All them fellas who went St. Mary's.
We named went St. Mary, Coleman Wood went St. Mary's, Short Young, all of them.
Oh God, I went St. George's. I was a humble fella. You ever realize?
You ever hear anybody from St. George's in the parliament?
Khadija?
All right.
Khadija went St. George's. Look, don't make me put you in your place, you know. But we are more entertainers than politicians. But nevertheless, we have Irfan Alves, went St. George's, Nadia Batson, who I went to school with, and of course Voice, was our George's boy. Right? But anyhow, my problem with St. Mary's boys They always feel they know everything, boy.
Well, that's why there's an deputy parliament.
No, man.
That
it
is
must
why
be
there's an
so,
deputy
man.
parliament.
Oh, they must rock back
all
and
the
humble on
old,
themselves, boy.
all the old heads.
All them CIC boys and them, boy.
All them old heads from the 70s come back. When St. Mary's, you know.
Yeah, but
Most
they
of
always
them.
feel they know. They always know.
Well, they know when they end up in the parliament.
They know book thing. But they know they know no common sense. They're lacking common sense. You understand what I'm telling you? Common sense make before book sense.
A couple of them went press. A couple of the prime minister before went press. A couple of them.
Bas went press too. Bas went
press. Yeah. And so it's press and St. Mary's is more the parliamentarian kind of flick.
Nah, them at a rock so, man. Do like Patricia but say rock so. You understand? We have the play with rock coming up. And you know we go down and call a CIC boy.
Who da?
Philip and CIC.
Yeah, Philip and CIC too.
I think he and Gary went to school together. That must see why they can't get along. I don't know. I never see two men can go back and forth.
Right, two man,
I
right
telling
through.
you, boy, right through, boy. I'm frightened to ask him about that what we call it, you know.
Only trade up the skate right through.
Yeah, we go make some mischief today. All right, here comes your turn to play with draw. We go make some mischief after this.
Good luck, everyone.
Good morning. Welcome to the NLCB's 10:30 a.m. draw for Friday, 3rd of July, 2026. Let's begin with our play with draw.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Mariah, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh? You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sara, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival
X. Let me see if he answers the phone. Let me see if he's only answer David Welch on them. It rings.
Hello, good day.
Yes, good morning, good morning. Is this the Honorable Philip Edward Alexander, Minister in the Ministry of Housing?
I forget to save this number and block it, you know.
Yes, we understand that you are now the MP. Good. We understand you are now the MP of Lavanti.
Yeah, Lavanti West.
MP of Lavanti. Who there with you, small?
Yes, of course, always.
So we live already, right?
But of course, anytime we call you, you're live.
So if I ever accidentally answer this phone while I'm in the shower or something, what was my story?
People go feel rain falling wherever you are.
And you are and you're accustomed. It's nothing new.
How can I help you all, gentlemen?
Well, we gave you a little applause just now. A lot of people called in as well, and they gave you some flowers for responding to the situation there in Lavanti up in Canada.
Right.
But I mean, we see the videos there, Philip, but you could give us a little account of how bad it is?
No, as I've seen. I mean, I've never been in a war zone, but I think if I ever go to a war zone, I can't see it being much worse than what I was in yesterday.
Beirut.
That, and a former member of parliament was a minister of housing for a while. I mean, all of the biggest talkers of the PNM, Camille Robinson, Regis, Randall Mitchell, Penny Beckles, they were all ministers of housing, 2-year stretches each. I'm not going to call people named who teach the house in America, they're different kind of minister of housing. Yeah. But they were all ministers of housing, and I don't think they ever went up there.
Right.
And we're sending up the engineering team because we heard that the PNM say that they abandoned those buildings. If you abandon the buildings, why you didn't demolish the buildings? You left the buildings as a trap. So we're sending the engineering team up to do core samples and to test the structural integrity. If it can be salvaged, we're going to salvage it and bring those units back. If it can't be salvaged, we'll demolish the buildings. Either way, everybody who living around there going to get work.
Yeah, but that's our next project, so, Eversley might want to object. So, I don't know, I mean, it's an objection for all kind of thing these days,
Stupid man.
Yeah. But if, okay, let's just...
Eversley needs to go in HDC and bring his own personal account up to date, but that's a story for another time.
All right, no problem. But, okay, let's just say those buildings could be salvaged, right? When we say salvage, we mean we could make it livable again, right?
Absolutely.
All right. The area itself...
All you need are the columns, the beams, and the floor.
Yeah, but it had some bullet holes in the walls and things.
We could fix everything else.
Yeah, it had some bullet holes in the walls and things from men shooting from one planet to the next planet a couple of years ago.
Well, we saw it. We saw it ourselves.
But what happened to the people who used to live there?
They move out and go on Harpoon
I heard some more relocated to Beverly Hills. We're in the middle of doing the investigation, so I don't want to talk out of turn.
Okay.
But what we were called to see was it is like a gang training center, and so we need to get that rectified. Either bring it forward or take it down, one of the two. And it's good land, is viable land. I don't understand what they did. I don't understand what Penelope Beckles and Camille Robinson Reggie's plan was. I don't care about Randall Mitchell. He don't care about Lavantil people, so he wouldn't know what was going on there. He's from our next country.
Uh-huh.
But Penny and Camille, they don't care about the people at Lavantil. I mean, you have the opportunity to put down about 300 units there and give people homes under $200,000. People mortgage would be $150, $200 a month. You can pick up carry bottles and pay your mortgage. Why they didn't help the people, I don't understand. But they're outside here talking everybody else's business.
But they love poor people.
Yeah, they're outside here talking about Milat and, oh God, they're abandoning youths and all that.
Yeah, we are abandoning, but you literally have abandoned real estate. And this is not the only one. Las Alturas, Chesterfield. I mean, the country is littered with hundreds of millions. It's probably approaching billions of dollars right now in failed PNM projects. We have to go and clean up.
We have the money for that right now?
Well, I mean, these projects, we are working with the contractors, and that's what's bothering the PNM, because the PNM was using the HEC as a feed-in frenzy where they were just taking money from the treasury.
Right.
In fact, a lot of information is going to come forward just now that's linking a member of parliament and money that was siphoned in through HTC to build Bally's house. Another story for another time again.
What?
So much stories there about there with the PNM.
What?
But they're talking people business.
Wow. All right. So once they could be salvaged, of course, it will be made available
Either way,
for
they're
persons.
going to be houses. Sorry for cutting you, but either way, we either salvage those or we take down those buildings and put back buildings there. But either way, there are going to be units there for people in the community to get homes.
All right. I'm gonna ask you a little question, because X has been saying this for the last few weeks, right? And I totally disagree with him. Let me say that now. X has been saying, if I get into government, I am not going to take my resources when I do have resources and focus on any constituency that PNM have.
If those words was ever even come out my mouth, the Prime Minister will beat me with a guava.
No, but on a serious note.
I that's where the boy lads. No, but because I in the front line.
Exercise.
I in the PNM. I in the PNM diehard.
Right.
And she told me and she told us we're leaving nobody behind.
Right.
We're not separating people by color, creed, class, party. We're taking care of Trinidad and Tobago, and that's the instruction, and we're working the instruction.
Right. So I just want to make it clear to the audience that the efforts that you all this 5-year term, right? This first 5-year term, hopefully, it will expand to 10. But this term is a term that you all have the intention.
I'll interrupt you. Hold your thought.
Uh-huh.
I want to tell you something. The FCA results is an improvement on last year. We already know we our second year of counting cycles of crime on an all-time low.
Right.
Port of Spain division that had the worst numbers of all divisions forever is recording record upon record of reductions in crime. The NCRHA just increased their surgeries by about 10,000 extra surgeries that we was never getting. The country is improving. Ravi Ratiram, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, touring Trinidad and Tobago, training people how to plant everything in the yard and on available land.
Yeah.
Food production is on the rise. The prices are coming down. We finding the U.S. money that they thief. We find a bag in a cocaine bag in the airport last night. We get it all. The country getting better. It's feeling better. We outside here nice and normal. It was not beat up and drag up like when the PNM was there. So China's a better place already. In 5 years, Kamala Prasad Bethesda is going to win seats all up in Grenada, Antigua, St. Lucia. It's gone. They know that PNM know that already.
Right. No, but I mean, I think but are you happy with the communication from the government?
When you say the communication
do you
from
think,
the government,
do
to
you
me
think,
or to everybody else?
No, do you think that the government in general across the board is communicating properly with the citizens?
I think her plan makes sense, and I didn't see it from the start, but I understand it now. She makes sure that every single one of her team, her ministers, her parliamentarians, senators, councillors, we are constantly updated, daily, nightly. I wake up in the morning. If I get up in the morning to use the bathroom, I go and check my phone and see if any message comes from the Prime Minister. We get message 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
She makes sure that we are all in the loop and updated. So by the next morning, what we know, the country know. That's how it is.
All right, but a lot of people
and I think
feel
it's working. I think it's permeating through every nook and cranny in the country, and people not taking misinformation. They're not taking chain up. It's hard for the trolls. Right now, them trolls taking steroids, trying to keep up.
All right. Now, on a little side note now, before we let you go, we were in a little discussion here about St. Mary's Boys. I mean, and somebody other St. Mary's Boys.
I'm going through a tunnel.
You're going through a tunnel now? Yeah, you're going through a tunnel.
Yeah.
No, but we're just asking about St. Mary's Boys, how they always end up in Parliament now. So I don't know this.
Somehow. Presman and St. Mary's Boys.
You're going. If I only follow that conversation, always trust me and I just get licked. I leave it all that alone.
And I am just very interested to find out before you go as well. With all the good work that you're doing, you went up in Canada, you're going places. I mean, I remember you went in Port of Spain.
People, they hide it, but we've been inside Maloney, we've been Lakeview, we've been Maruga, Gomez Trace. We are responsible for a lot of the redevelopment and rehabilitation that taking place in the agency. I just thought out there beating my chest as government business.
Right.
But the reality of the situation is there is a lot happening with the existing housing stock. There's a lot happening with the stock under construction, and there's plenty stock about to come out the ground.
Well,
we're gonna meet the Prime Minister's target. We're going to meet it.
But it seems like things are going well. I don't know why Gary Griffith don't easy up.
Yeah.
Why two always had to be going back and forth, so man?
Two St. Mary's men.
Two St. Mary's boys. What is wrong with all
I
you?
don't know why Gary is wake up in the morning, he on his mind, he's waking up next to this big Nubian princess. He should be focused. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Only need tit for tatin, right, you? Only St. Mary's men, only tit for tatin.
He bored and he tired, he career over. He one day away from sitting down in Brooklyn Bar, stopping everybody.
Hey, let me leave you alone before I get in trouble. Before my name started calling all the thing.
Thanks for the call.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. And good work. Yeah, man. He man say he won what? He
One day away from sitting down in Brooklyn Bar.
Yeah. Boy, you see this thing, Gary go put we name in some bacchanal with two of them, you know. It's only joking, man. We only joking, eh? Gigi, we only joke. Do not take what we do serious, you know. We used to bacchanalists and you on a Friday, you know. Alright. Now, but we had to big him up because you heard what he said.
What's up?
It's not the only one, but it's like a war zone. You described it like that.
Well, it is like that. It was like that. But it's not like that. No. I tell you that steps with that pile at the bottom of the stairway was the demarcation between the two areas, you know, and just about 25 foot of road, you know. And them shooting one another from on top the building, you know, shooting across on the next side, you know.
Yeah, he described it as a gang training center.
That's how it was. That's how it was.
Yeah, because I would imagine you could use those abandoned buildings to train people.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, the same way the police have the thing and they do the training and thing. You could use them buildings to do the same thing.
Yep.
You understand? But I would like to see them mash it down, demolish it, and build it back better.
Well, yeah, and
you know what I mean?
To come
and get people to, but they had to clean up the community too. The community had to clean up itself. People don't understand that. They can't do everything. Listen, you have a responsibility in your community too, you know, the way that you keep your community and the way that you, whatever you encourage in your community, you know, it has certain things that the elders and them does encourage too, because they gain $1. All that nonsense had to stop. All didn't realize what time it is.
No.
People don't realize what time it is.
No.
The time for all that nonsense done, you know. When the lady said, we're going to restructure the thing, like we said yesterday, I
wasn't giving Lavanti nothing.
Oh God, nothing.
Nah,
don't be bitter so now, man. Don't be bitter.
I wasn't giving them nothing.
No, you mustn't be bitter.
Because you just give them thing and they'll still go back and vote their party.
It don't matter.
If it have extra money, they will get. Extra money.
No, man.
But you're not taking out no money out of my purse.
No.
To give nothing to Lavanti.
No, man. You gotta give. You can't move so X.
I mean, I can't move, so we pointing in the community and they're not doing nothing with it.
But you can't.
They take back thing from God Christopher and her car jack up on four blocks in front of the place. And all kind of dotations going on.
Yeah, but that don't mean...
They take down the galvanized fence 2 weeks before Carnival.
But the people saying they're fed up.
The ECC schools and them that they build in the areas and them bush growing up high in front of that place.
But the people say, people in community say they're fed up. They ain't get no representation for years.
Look, they're going and vote paying them same way. So you will get money when I have. You will get extra money when I have.
Well, what trouble? Look, let me take a few calls. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. X. Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Good morning, my dear.
You know what disappointed me on the news last night?
What's that?
To hear this man saying if they come and cut the grass. Big man cut grass, I nearly cry, you know. When I came here to live, I was renting.
Who said that?
And I went out and made garden there.
Who said that?
Made garden. I see the old lady coming up with a horn. I said, Mr. Lacan, where you going? I'm coming to it. When she comes, she shock, I have corn and trees plant up. These big men say, if they ain't come and cut the grass, they could cut the grass. It's big men.
Cut the grass way.
I just get red.
All right. Don't raise your pressure. Don't raise
your pressure. Hello, good morning. Morning. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't believe that this man is a PNM MP. What is him? Pekawura or Butchura or whatever his name is.
Oh, God.
How you will say that the Mylan program not supposed to be financially viable?
That's what he said, no?
So
he said the Mylan program was not meant to be financially viable.
What chipper is he talking? But he went university, eh?
Yeah.
He went university. I think because he not know 130,000 to go university, eh?
Yeah.
What about spit him out, Karim. How come he opened him out concerning about going out with the people up in Canada?
Nah,
you're not talking about that. Them ain't gonna talk
he
about
talking about that.
But what I want to tell Karim supporters,
I think that
we
fall
don't like
under-
them do like we.
I think that
He go
fall
down
under,
Shabana still live far away from all there.
Scotland,
Yeah, we don't part all there.
I think that fall under Scotland, you know.
Who? Canada?
Canada, yeah.
Like Port of Spain South?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh God,
Yeah,
cool pot.
I think they from
Well, nobody in riding
from
a
by
bicycle
Dan
up
Kelly
there.
come up.
Well, let's be clear.
It's,
Nobody in riding no bicycle up there.
No.
Morning.
Hello, good day.
Morning.
Yeah, morning, fellas. Again.
Yes, I.
Right, so I just want to say I think it is being very unfair what is being done to Stuart Young at this point in time. Right, because, I mean, the man lost the election. You take away his security details. Right? Then you take away the man's pension. Now you take away the man's diplomatic passport. Why again? What are they going to take the man girl from the 2 hours?
No, we can't take that. We can't take that.
Nah, they can't take that. She does only deal with PNM.
She's a big editor.
Yeah.
A big editor that telling you what stories to write.
She does only wear red underwear.
You know, I'm a girl there, but I'm a girl still there, but
yeah, but she
She just
You can't tell me there's only wear one color underwear. You just wear one color underwear?
Nah.
Well, all right.
I'll change up the colors.
She does only wear one color underwear. All red.
Yeah, but and she
I draw on red underwear.
and she dictating what
Morning.
stories were written. Eh?
Yeah. Morning.
Hello, good day.
I nearly forget 11 o'clock news. Where's Stanley August? Morning. Oh, sorry. Yeah, morning.
Mr. X, what you want me to say good day? What you want me to say? Morning or good day?
No, morning, my dear. I had you, but I didn't press in your audio. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
You gentlemen, I saw you all didn't allow the minister to take some calls.
No, but he was on the phone line, that's why.
All right, I want to say something here, and I'm pleading on HGC and on the 3 new ministers. It's all well and good every time UNC in government, they go into P&M areas and they renovate the building, they fix it up nice and thing and have them feeling nice. But in my community, one of the reasons why the People Partnership came into governance is that we went to the opposition leader at the time, myself and others, and we had complained about HGC, the quality of the HGC houses that were given to us.
Right.
That public servant and others have to buy. I am still suffering with a bad roof. And my roof is so bad that HGC sold me this bad house. The wall, I cannot even paint it. I have over 3,005 over 10 years put on in paint. I can't paint my wall because nobody want to paint the walls and them have to straighten.
What community is this?
Edinburgh 500.
Edinburgh 500?
Did you feel? Did you feel like
yes.
that? Yeah.
All right. Oh, you know
what?
yes.
No, make all the voice.
All right, so what we'll do? All right, here what we'll do. We'll send your number for Philip. Right? And you could give him a call. Well, he'll give you a call and you could organize like a site visit and thing for him to come and see it.
Well, I would like that because I went to my MP and my MP giving me run around. I tired give information and nobody. I tired time this step when Miss Jolene John was there.
Your
when
MP,
Moonilal was on all the promises.
Your MP
and
would be who? Vandana?
No.
No, your MP
The
is...
senior one for HGC.
Oh, no, you say MP. Who's your MP?
The senior minister for HGC.
Lee, David Lee.
And if Philip is the one doing it, I want Philip to come and see mine.
All right. We will X knows who you are, so you will send your number to Philip. We'll ask him to give you a call and see if they could if they could come down there and organize
It's
and take a look.
every day I have to be sweeping all back down for my house.
No. Well, nah. We ain't encouraging that. We can't encourage that. All right.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you.
No problem, my dear. Yeah, give your Jofi number.
Yeah.
All right, you have it. Yeah, just send it to him now. Tell him call. They have a HEC issue in Edinburgh 500 in those apartments, and they want him to come and look at it. Let him go down there and look at the situation, assess it, and let him move towards rectifying it. All right, people. Just now, let me check something here. We gotta get to the 11 o'clock news. Oh God. Ole, hold on. We know. Oh God, everybody living in a HEC apartment go call now. Oh God, pressure, boy, ex-boy.
Open the floodgate, man.
All right, I'm not seeing it on the thing here, so that means that Stanley had to be coming in to read it. But
Stanley
we're
or
not
Butters?
seeing Stanley.
I've seen Butters with the extra tight pants today.
Butters in the extra tight walking around?
Extra
All right,
tight,
good.
extra tight.
All right, let me tell them about Football Fever. So Football Fever is at its peak. Digicel and the TTT Limited Media Network present Game On, the finale, the ultimate football watch party experience. You could join us Sunday, July 19th at the Becca, 11A Maraval Road, Newtown, Port of Spain, for huge screens, exciting giveaways, live entertainment, a premium bar for purchase, and unmatched football vibes. Admission is free, but you must secure your exclusive access pass via Island e-tickets. Gates open from 1 p.m. and no coolers or glass bottles allowed. For more details, stay locked into the TTT Limited Media Network, Suite 100.1, Next 99.1, and Talk City 91.1 FM. And with that, we have the 11 o'clock news with Stanley Augustus. And that is now.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sara, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to
So tonight it's either now or never. I'm waiting for this chance forever. I've kept this inside for too long, and it's driving me crazy. I wanna dance with you, woman, girl. Gotta do this now before it's too late. Even if I tempt my own fate, I've kept this inside for too long, and it's driving me crazy. I wanna dance with you. If you one-on-one, me and you on the floor, just us two, up and down all night long till the DJ plays the last song. Just us two on one, oh girl.
All right, so we're back on the inside here, and as we return, I see our line ministers issued a little statement here, Nicholas Morris. Yes, apparently, in the headline here, Morris rejects screenshots claiming coordinated anti-PNM campaign. Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, Nicholas Morris, has dismissed as fake screenshots circulating on social media which purport to show messages calling on government communications personnel to coordinate online attacks against the opposition People's National Movement. The first screenshot attributed to Morris reads, quote, "Everyone here is paid 20,000 plus to be a voice against the PNM. Find a propaganda angle and push it out." You get any text?
No.
Me get nothing like that.
Me get no money. No
A second,
money.
I'm telling you, I'm looking very right now. A second purported message says, quote, "Colleagues who are unafraid of the PNM, those who wish to undertake the job the PM give them, please proceed to create an issue from this article, and those who wish to take Mr. Young's feelings to play, do as you wish." End quote. You get a message? X? You
No.
don't get that on your phone? Check your phone now. Maybe, I don't know.
How
Now,
I get that
neither image contains a date, and it is unclear which article is referenced in the second message. Guardian Media contacted
getting
Morris.
that?
Huh?
We getting that?
What's that?
We getting that?
No, this is Morris. Apparently, they have these screenshots going around
Right,
saying that the
when-
government is hiring people to spread propaganda against the opposition. Right? So Nicholas Morris, who is the line minister for TTT Media Limited and minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, he has issued a statement debunking it and saying that it is fake. Morris said he has repeatedly been the subject of false claims on social media and described the screenshots as another attempt to target him. He also denied any group chat existed to coordinate such activities. So there's the screenshots here that they sent him. That's the images, but you don't have no date, nothing on it. Remember they do something like that with Anil? Not too long ago?
Yeah.
Saying that he tracking some underage girl and all kind of thing, and that turned out to be fake too, and he say, alright, don't frighten. Our pre-action protocol letter for all you.
Yeah.
And everybody get quiet. Don't a rat face disappear.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm telling you. So people, if you come across that in your feed, according to the minister in the Office of the Prime Minister and our line minister here at TTT Media Limited, Nicholas Morris, has debunked that as fake news. All right? And I myself, I don't know any. I would think I would have be ex-boy. I would not be on that list, boy. They don't respect me. A little 20,000, boy. When that man go eat our food, boy. I need to pay off for my car, boy. I need to pay off for my car. I still have money in my car, boy.
Alright.
All you message me now. I go take the walk.
Yeah, you take out 20, man. Take out 20.
You want 20? I feel we were 25. Let me start. Let me move like be a negotiation for a salary increase.
Yeah.
We go start at 30.
Yeah.
Right?
It can be 3 down for
And let me be there. Let them at least let them work for it now. Let them beat me down to 20.
Right.
Right? But we go start at 30. Alright, so our price is 30. Okay? We just let all you know.
Simple, Simon.
You have a 30, we go handle the scene. Well, you've got to imagine this nonsense still going on. Election, don't it?
Boy.
And that's still going on. That kind of little game is still going on, right?
Let's leave Penny Day and thing will be nice.
Oh,
Let's
God.
leave Penny Day.
When is their internals thing?
Yeah.
It's just now? Well, boy, I don't know if it'll come soon enough.
Next couple months.
On another aspect of things, as I mentioned a little while ago, and one of the callers mentioned it with Butchwood now, boy. Oh, I see here, Cal. Cal to allow domestic flight payments in TT dollars. Right? So, domestic flights, TT dollars. Yeah. So those are some of the things. I seeing something going on in business here too, you know. are tracking the news that it happens. Oh, X, you know what I was ask you? Chi and Tech. All the Lego some people, boy.
Well, it is what it is.
And all they bringing 2 new managers.
Well, it's...
Well, the opposition is saying all they're firing people is victimization.
Let's put it this way.
Yes, Marvin Gonzalez put
Exactly
a whole post.
What you hear is snippets of what's going on. It's not the real truth of what's going on. But in due course, I will talk about it. But right now, I can't talk about it.
Okay, because I see here outside our Marvin Gonzalez post, Stuart Young charges political victimization in firings of 3T and Tech senior execs. All right, it's all happening, you know.
And it's not just like that either.
It's not just like that. Okay. I will leave that there. I want to put you in no trouble. All right. Young is questioning Ramdeen's involvement in the Hadid's case. Is Ramdeen involved in that? Which Ramdeen? It can't be
Ramdeen, NGC Ramdeen, yeah. He with the well, most likely he will be the advocate most likely.
Oh, government has made a decision to retain Gerald Ramdeen.
Yeah, the instructing attorneys would be the
but
ones
he could
that
do
come
that
from.
as chairman of NGC.
Well, he's a lawyer. Barring him from having another job. You have a substantive job.
Yeah, that's a board position.
Yeah.
That is not a ministerial position.
And he's not an executive
so
chairman.
he's still practicing law.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. Well, you know, I mean, look.
Brian's he calling us.
Who Brian?
Big.
Big?
Yeah.
Which is big? I don't know. Big. Just now. I see the line was ringing just now. You know. Let me see here. Let me see if we can get on to Senator Big. Let me see. Big wanting on the action. Everybody a piece of it, you know. Oh God, we could only provide ourselves to so few.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
We in too much demand. And we can't get that to 10,000 yet.
Yes. But it's most important.
Pressure!
Yeah.
Oh, God, X, I'll go pay for that car. What?
Hello.
Hey, Senator Big. Senator Big, what's going on? You said you were trying to get on to us. What seems to be the problem?
What's happened?
With you all is never a problem.
All right.
All right.
Never. You all are doing an excellent job as always.
But it's a good thing. It's a good thing we call you. We see here that Stuart Young is questioning Gerald Ramdeen's involvement in the Hadid's case, as the government has taken a decision to retain Ramdeen. Ramdeen is chairman of NGC, so there is no not conflict really, but he could.
He's not an executive chairman. One,
right.
And two, it's not barring you from keeping a substantive job, and most likely he might be the instructor attorney, not the advocate.
I rather not get involved with matters of that nature.
Okay.
However, just to say, tell a man, one mind sheep, one mind goat, one mind fish, right? Because it might make more sense to deliver that.
Brian, do you have a diplomatic passport yet?
If I have a what?
A diplomatic passport, a red passport.
You say have what? Have you ever had a diplomatic passport, Mr. Senator Big?
Gentlemen, I will answer you like this.
Yes, sir.
I have a passport
as
being a citizen of the Republic
of Trinidad and Tobago. All right, sir, no problem.
Right? Again, like I said, that man needs to go and mind goat, go and mind fish. Go and mind something that might make you
all right.
irrelevant.
No.
Because irrelevant people I don't speak about.
All right, no problem. Before you go, I know you're an Argentina fan. All you playing today?
My friend. What I will tell you
for my friend.
That today.
Everybody's your friend.
Today. La Barista will be playing today. Right?
Little Jesus will be playing today. All right.
The son of the god of football will be playing today. And what Cape Verde
Messi talking about
thought that they could have get through
by having a draw with Spain, they will now meet the might of Argentina.
All right, my brother.
All that talk.
We will see how it goes. Oh God, the Hondy line. All right, sorry, the call drop. But all right, thanks a lot, Brian. Interest. Well, he's an Argentinian fan. The man has Messi jersey, brand new Messi jersey, and all kind of thing, you know.
I don't like Argentina for one reason.
Well, we know that the history.
Yeah.
The history. But here the thing with Big now. I go on this thing, Philip, WhatsApp. Remember the football thing we had? Just before right. So Big was there. Big show up.
Right.
So Big come to the thing.
He have anything he doesn't show up to?
So Big, well boy. So yeah, so Big come in the Argentina jersey, but he come in a Maradona jersey now.
Right.
So when I go on and talking to Big, I said, well, Brian, you could have washed the jersey. The jersey dirty. Yeah, Brian. Oh God. Let people believe I just use it now. In terms of like, he just take a sweat at them kind of thing. And the jersey dirty from taking a sweat and thing. Yeah, that's what clogging over. Hey, me a liner. Oh, jeez, and ages, boy. I lied, you know. But yeah, as Philip was saying, just before we go back to the phone lines and we accommodate some calls and things like that, as Philip was saying, there are a lot of things that are happening. He even mentioned Ravi Ratiram going around the country and agriculture and the agricultural sector. That Black Eyed Peas project that they launched, right?
Yeah. I don't know what is that about.
Well,
I want to hear weed on the conversation.
Yes,
I not hear no weed in the conversation.
But the Black Eyed Peas, we used to import that. I did not know that.
Well, yeah.
We never used to grow that here. We used to import it. And the Ministry of Agriculture through Ravi Ratiramande, they now found a way to grow it here. So we no longer have to import it.
About weed, about medicinal weed, and medicinal
you
centers.
See what the man want to talk about
CBD,
drugs.
And that's what I want to talk about.
That is drugs.
That is what I want to talk about.
That is drugs, X.
That's what bringing the money.
That is illegal drugs.
We just still destroying all kind of $5 and $6 million worth in marijuana. What is that about? What is that about?
My got that PDO for X. All right, so 6224911. We have during the course of the morning, we've spoken on the diplomatic passport revocation
of the former Prime Minister.
Oh God, no, don't do that, no, man.
The former Prime Minister.
Stop. Oh God, stop saying that. Morning.
Man.
Yes, sir. I lost you all there, man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But I heard you. I know for a big football fan called Stephan Reed. So don't you know, sir, that football is, it must be treated in a certain way?
An authentic jersey.
But you see, I expect that from a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, expect that from a Liverpool fan.
They don't understand. They don't treat. They don't understand what is the traditions of football.
All right.
They don't understand that.
Yes, but Brian, a coffee stain does not mean that he was playing football. That is a coffee stain. That
means you were in an office.
Yes, boy. You was in an office.
You were in an office.
Coffee fall on your jersey and that's a coffee stain.
My friend, whenever I do battle, if it is in an office
or on the field,
the field, or as I did today in person at the Hall of Justice.
Oh yeah.
Battle is battle.
Battle.
But
all right. Take
I
win,
will
guys.
not expect that.
All right, bud. All right.
That for a man who signed not even in the World Cup neither.
All right. We don't need to mention that, you know. Why you going there? Why you all going there? I know my team. I know where my team is, you know. My team in Italy.
Home.
Yeah, home. They're home.
Yes, my team home. I know that. We never left home. I know. You gotta remind me.
But all I will say, boy, is Christy get away yesterday.
Who get away?
Get away by the skin of his teeth.
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, you think Portugal got away in that game?
But you yeah, as I was talking about that. That was a
I
clear.
will leave you with this, my friend. I know today is Friday.
Uh-huh.
Let me just first of all congratulate my two cousins.
Okay.
Their two children got through their state in first choices.
All right, nice one.
St. Joseph Convent, St. Joseph.
Yeah.
And CIC.
All right.
CIC again. And
Parliamentarian.
And I will leave you with this, my friend.
Uh-huh.
That all I know is I want to see if Jigger Luck will last when they come up against the Spaniards.
We'll see.
I want to see.
We will see.
All right. Soon come.
All right.
Yeah, man.
You take care and continue doing the good work you're doing, Jadwan.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Sir.
All right, man.
And I can tell you, I'm going to mind goats and things.
All right, no problem.
No one cares about him. No one doesn't want to hear him. Right? The country treated with you all where you all need to be.
All right, man.
So, them is spent force of suffer.
All right, cool, man. Don't
Yeah,
see.
man.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, man. You feel Ronaldo and them guys
Yesterday, that game was just one of the most fantastic game in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Right? There was strict dominance by
Portugal in the first half.
In the first half.
Yeah.
It only had about 2 or 3 moments that
Croatia would have in the
got
first
in.
half. Yeah,
Two,
in the first
right? So there was strict dominance. The second half was a nice balanced game, up and down, in terms of getting to the thing, right? Now, when it reached 10 minutes was the overtime, I was telling the girl I was with that the referee was playing the advantage. He played the advantage one side, and he played the advantage the other side. Then he went into, like, the last advantage what that Croatia had, where they scored. That was in the 12th minute, right? That was over the 10 minutes.
About 11 something, yeah.
Right.
In the 12th
11:45 to be exact.
That was 12.
11:45 to be exact.
In the extra time, yeah.
But sometimes technology does confuse you.
Uh-huh.
And they call for VAR at the right timing, but the wrong result. Because I cannot see where the ball, where the ball hit the offside player. It did not hit the offside player. It assumed as though it hit the offside player. Because it didn't come off his head. 2 of them challenged the ball up in the air, and the ball went over them. And it fell on the offside, on the onside player.
The player that was, the player that was,
right, and he ended up scoring. So it wasn't.
He pushed the ball across. He squared the ball and a fella running and
right.
And
so
fighting.
so it was, but he didn't touch the ball when the 2 of them went up for the challenge. The VAR showing you clear. He didn't touch the ball.
That the guy didn't touch the ball. The fellow went
He didn't
up for
touch the ball. The VAR showing you that. He didn't touch the ball.
Well,
the ball went over them.
Yeah, but they have a technology that they use as well. That, like in cricket, when they wanted to check to see if the batsman made contact with the ball,
the sticometer.
The sticometer.
Right.
So they use the sticometer, and the sticometer say he touched the ball.
Nah, there's no sticometer. They don't give me that.
I just tell you what the commentators said, you know. The
They didn't use no sticometer. They could not
But
have used sticometer.
to me,
how they using sticometer? How?
I didn't see the ball deviate anyway. Because if you got touch on the ball, it must deviate.
But that was the advantage play over the time for thing, right? Now you could give or take. A referee could give or take and playing the advantage.
Right, they had 10 minutes.
Right, but the ball was on the other end and it come up on the other end.
Right, but they had 10 minutes of extra time.
Right, and they went 11:45 that goal score.
Right, but you remember a Portugal goal came in the 4th minute of the injury time. And it had celebration, so they had to give back that time. So that's why he went 1:45 over.
Well, as I say,
I think he was about 10
as I
seconds.
said, they could give or take in terms of
but I think he was
allowing the referee to use his discretion and I ain't worrying about that part.
Right.
In 11:45,
you feeling that was an onside goal?
Yes, because the ball did not touch the offside players. It went over their heads and dropped in the next defender behind, touch it, and the guy who was onside scored the goal. So I think that was a bad call. At least I think so. Because I watching the VAR and mean see. I know the guy in a sticometer there.
They say they use the sticometer. The sticometer so the man can't make contact
How
with
they
the
get
ball.
to that sticometer there?
Well, the other part of it, all right, so here what happened. The other part of it is, let's just say he touched the ball, right?
He did not touch the ball.
Well, let's just say he did.
Right.
Right. Now, remember, the ball hit the...
From the time the ball hit, if it had hit him, it would have been offside because
But
he
it
was
hit the-
offside, sure.
Right, but it hit the Portuguese defender first, eh?
Well, yeah.
The ball hit the Portuguese defender.
Right.
And then it fell to
And
the
then it fell
Croatian
to
player.
the Croatian player. Yeah.
Right, no.
Which was onside.
No, right. No, here was my problem.
Yeah.
The rule is
At the time the ball
that,
play.
that they have to establish
Yeah.
when the ball came off of the Portuguese defender.
Mm-hmm.
The rule is if it is deemed that the Portuguese defender made a genuine play for the ball and made contact with the ball on a genuine attempt to connect with the ball, and that ball hit him and then fall to the forward,
That legitimate goal.
that is right, then he wouldn't be offside.
Right.
Because the defender make a legitimate play at the ball. But what they say is that the defender looked to be trying to get out of the way of the ball, and the ball had to hit him on the head, on his back or wherever, and then roll to the man, so they deem it offside.
Well, the Portuguese
It's that
defender
kinda-
hand was there and the ball passed like that.
Listen.
Near to his hand. And it hit the next Portuguese defender and it dropped to the man who was onside. So it didn't hit the two that went up the challenge.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying the Croatian player made contact with the ball when he went up.
How, where?
You not
Where?
seeing it. You not
Where?
seeing it, but the sticometer say he connect. Look, it was a hard look. I feel it for Croatia.
I ain't supporting that.
I feel it for Croatia. I really, really, really feel it for Croatia. All of my money on Portugal, eh?
Yeah, my
Right?
money was on Portugal
My
too.
money on Portugal.
But
then
a goal
I
is
had
a goal.
I had to support what supports my money. So my money, my money on Portugal. I cannot have feelings and emotions in this.
Right.
You understand? As much as I feel it for Croatia, I think in the entirety of the game, Croatia probably deserved to win that game by a right? I just felt that the game was
No, but
was,
that
was
but
more or
that
less
would have
even.
taken it to extra time. The other 30
Yeah, it would have
minutes.
taken it to extra time, yeah.
That would have made a big difference.
Well,
that would have made a big difference
any
because
number-
now it
it
comes
would
down
be
to
back square and any number could play.
It comes down to fitness because at the end of the day,
Well, not only fitness,
it's
eh, because
90 plus.
Well, no, you don't know only fitness because Croatia has never lost a penalty shootout either. If it went to penalty shootout, they never lost a penalty shootout at the
But
World
we
Cup.
ain't reaching that far. We
And you
just
ain't reaching that far, just
the
reaching the
15 by
extra time.
15. The 15 by 15 would have balanced up the game nicely. I don't know who would have win, to be honest. I
mean,
don't know
look,
who would have win,
they
but
have-
it was a spicy game.
There have been some hey, look, we boy on TV, the man died when he was peeping in when we was doing the show the day before. That's when, yeah, but he went in the office, yeah.
Oh,
Look,
okay,
they lock him out, all kind of thing. Watch, they had to buzz him in.
That's
What
what it was.
So boy.
That's what it was.
When the school had come,
Yeah,
the school
right,
had come
right,
that morning. Yeah, so my thing is this, right? We've had some controversial calls in the World Cup. One of the most controversial that you could press rewind on
The ball
is
a man saying the ball have a chip in it.
Yeah, the ball have a chip in it too. They have Israel technology they use now. It have a chip in the ball.
And they're still getting such stupid results?
Well, no, you saying that, but the technology saying otherwise. The technology is there to be used. But what I'm saying is this. You've had some controversial calls in the World Cup.
The one with Messi was a controversial call.
I'll comment to that because the tackle that Messi made in the first game,
Yeah,
which he
that
got
was
no card for.
No card, no recognition for. No, he just stopped the
right?
play.
In the America game the other day against
and he gets sent off.
He get a red card for that
Same
kind of tackle. Yet Messi and get a card.
Yeah,
so
that
I
is
mean,
good, that is good.
it don't look good when you're not consistent. You had to be consistent.
And then the four teams that the USA playing Under what is it called? Argentina. Them get 4 petty team.
Oh, you mean the bracket?
Yes, 4 petty team. Them
Argentina,
get.
you get all the
To reach up to
you
the
get
first
one
4.
easy run on one side, and you get a real tough run on the next. All the big teams on one side, and just Argentina and Brazil on the next side.
How did that happen?
Well,
The same is just the picks.
I don't know.
But I don't understand how that happened.
I don't know.
That match not add up at all.
That up at all. Because everybody asking that, they say, well, how come both sides of the bracket so uneven?
It's like you're trying to sway the outcome to a Final Four.
Right, because on one side of the bracket you have England, Portugal, Colombia, Mexico. What's the other teams you had, boy? Oh gosh, is France, Colombia. I think Spain on that side of the bracket too, boy. England is all the big team on one side of the bracket, and then the other side of the bracket, Argentina, Brazil. It just didn't balance out. I mean, I don't think Brazil will beat Norway, but I'm just saying. Well, as a Brazil hater, let me declare that. Let me declare.
Disclaimer.
Yes, let me put in my disclaimer one time. As a Brazilian hater. And the reason why I hate Brazil is because of Trinidadian people. I grew up in an era where all Trinidadian, like, they only like Brazil. Like, that's all they know. Sparrow, Brazil, and PNM. That's it. Right? I grew up in that era. That is a trifecta. I said that the other day. I say it again. I'm making that statement.
I find it was rubbish. It
was just hard. It was hard. It's hard to go. It's hard to go out like that.
Nobody, Pooja, they get them there, you know.
It had to go out
in
like
the
that.
last minute, you know.
Yeah.
They get Pooja, you know.
Yeah.
And he let that game settle out in the extra time.
I thought that the Portuguese manager, though, Roberto Martinez, he makes some ballsy moves, boy.
Yeah.
When he made the
first set of changes
with 4,
where
when he take off 4 players.
Yeah, and he take off CR7
Bruno,
too.
right, but he take off Bruno Fernandes before, right? And he run with the 4 players coming off. And I sit down now watching the game. I say, how you go take off Bruno at this stage? But you're looking for trouble. How you go? You know what I mean? Bruno is here, one of your informed players. He's them fellas that show up in the big moments. Because he switch out the whole midfield, eh?
Yes, he switch out all 5.
But he would have realized, well, look, something is wrong, something ain't working here. He made the adjustments, he switched out the 4.
Right.
But the one that was a surprise with, because CR7 is your, Cristiano is your captain, right? And, well, you know, it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, but he was hitting on the wing.
But
he wasn't
getting the job done.
Yeah.
That fella that he bring in there, Ramos, right? Ramos supposed to be starting, you know. But he taking a backseat because Ronaldo had to start. You understand where I'm coming from? But Ramos is really, and there's the whole problem with it. Sometimes superstars need to know when to just get out of the way. You understand what I'm saying? Ramos and João Felix, right? Because I ain't hearing nothing or seeing nothing about João Felix, and João Felix is one of the top forwards too. Right? Yesterday would have been very emotional for the team too, because yesterday was the 1 year since the Diego Jota incident, the tragedy. Right, when Jota ended up in a crash and lost his life, he and his brother. Right? So the Portuguese players at the end, they had Jota jersey and the number and thing, and Ronaldo was wearing it and thing, and it was an emotional day for them. You know what I mean? Because that was one of the go-to guys in Portugal. But I don't know what's going on with João Felix, because I know he in the squad.
Right.
But I just don't know why he ain't play. I ain't hearing nothing about him. But Ramos was the right call. My point is, the manager make the right changes at the right time. And it's not the first time we see that in the World Cup. You're seeing managers making adjustments that turning out to be the correct adjustments.
Right, okay.
Right? So that is just to tell you the different level these fellas on in terms of managing a team. They identifying, okay, there's the problems here, and they have the solution to the problem in order to have an effect on the game. And I have seen on several occasions managers make some key moves that change the game totally. You understand?
Right.
So, I mean, we do have that. We do have that wrong here. We have, I don't know what we have. We need coaches and managers, boy. Anyway, we got to take a little break here. And
but I like the football yesterday. I must say that yesterday was a real eye-opener.
Yeah.
was well skillful playing, except CR7. He was doing a set of rubbish, man. He just tired now, boy. He just tired.
Yeah. Who?
CR7, yeah.
Well, I mean, Ronaldo is what, 38 now, 39, somewhere around so.
Yeah, he make it time.
Make his time. I mean, look, Luka Modric still have it in him at his age too. Them fellas and them, I remember them athletes and them being able to play longer now in their career, you know. Right? But CR7 really and truly is a beast. Mohamed Salah is a beast in terms of fitness. Them fellas will get injured so. When you go and you check their routine, their diet and the workout routine and thing, them fellas and them do play. They listen. Cristiano Ronaldo could be fitter at his age than some people 29, 30 in the sport. Right? And that's why they could keep putting him in that starting squad. Because he fit. Right. All you need is fitness and condition, you know. He had his skill set.
Well, he look fit.
Nah, he fit. Them fellas and them fit. They just keep the body and thing in a certain way. And you see them ice baths. All these athletes is into these ice baths and them kind of thing, right? For your body to recover and that kind of thing. You dig? So, I would have liked to try one, but I got a bathtub. Throw the ice in and thing. And no, it's serious, but they said real good for you, know. But I don't like cold water.
I don't like cold water
at all, boy. And to go into just step into that ice, oh boy. No, man. I don't like cold water at all.
You're gone too far now.
Boy, yeah, man. And they just sit down in that ice bath like it's nothing, you know. Like it's nothing. If you see Ronaldo sit down in that, them fellas just climb in and go down, bap, and they ride it so. And the body soaking in that coolness and thing. It is recover the body and that kind of thing. It's real good. It's real good, the ice baths. So we take a little break. We have a word here from the Office of the Prime Minister on the SCA results. So pay attention, listen up. All right. And when we come back, we're going to wrap things up this morning on Off the Record. We'll take a few calls before we go.
Today marks an important milestone for thousands of students across Trinidad and Tobago as they receive their secondary entrance assessment SEA results. Prime Minister the Honourable Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, SCMP, described the occasion as being the beginning of an exciting new chapter in the lives of the nation's students. She urged every student to remember that one examination does not define their future, noting that character, determination, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to hard work will do far more to shape success than any single examination ever could. She congratulated parents, guardians, and teachers, acknowledging their love, encouragement, sacrifices, and unwavering support in helping students reach this important milestone. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar encouraged parents to celebrate their children's achievement and to continue supporting and encouraging them, regardless of which secondary school they attend. She added that the values instilled at home, together with sustained love, guidance, and encouragement, will have the greatest influence on a child's future success. Looking ahead to the new academic term in September, the Prime Minister said incoming Form 1 students can look forward to new opportunities and experiences. She added that all incoming Form 1 students will receive free laptops as the government continues to modernize education and build safer schools where every child can learn, grow, and thrive. She said the day marks the beginning of a future filled with opportunity, new friendships, and new discoveries. Expressing confidence in the nation's young people, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said that with the continued support of families, teachers, and communities, students will embrace every opportunity before them, fulfill their fullest potential, and help build an even stronger Trinidad and Tobago. She wished the students God's continued blessings and guidance through every step of the way.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
Rivalries, predictions, and bragging rights. Who are you backing? Who's already making excuses? And who do you think will live
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance.
Cristiano is 41, boy. Not Messi is 39. Sorry about that. Cristiano is 41. Always thought he and Messi was around the same age, you know. Well, I mean, it's 2 years apart, but Ronaldo is our February born. Messi is June. But Messi is June like me, Gemini.
Alright.
Yeah. Original bad man. Bad man in everything. Anything we take up is bad man.
With money to burn.
We know the thing. Well, I don't have the money like Messi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the money like Messi. I do not have that kind of money. All right. 6224911. 6224911. We are currently winding things down off the record. We got about 13 minutes ago. All right. So any comment you want to add to the discussion this morning? We had the $2 million US at the airport. We had the revocation of Stuart Young's diplomatic passport. We had
as a former prime minister.
As a former prime minister. As a former Lord Father. You know, I don't think I hate to hear anything. I don't have anything more annoying than hearing him say that, you know. Morning.
Yeah, brothers. You know, that game yesterday was, for me, was the most interesting game I see since you woke up start with Portugal and Croatia.
Yeah, that's the best game I see so far.
And the best game. You know what? The best game? When I sit on the edge of my seat, and I feel my hand hitting me, doop. Yeah, boy. That was a best game. But
that was a big game.
You see which part the government making changes and things because otherwise, I'll never hear about that money. And who knows? It must be partial system already. Right. Yeah, but no, with this government, they're putting all checks and balances in place now. They're picking up on that then. Right. Yeah, understand? So, Mr. Stuart Young, what I say about he, boy? Penny don't have a diplomatic passport.
Say less, man.
And she's the leader of the opposition. You just a member of parliament. And you making noise like a little child for that? But then for them, I'm going to be careful for that.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Yeah, man. You think the nail that they have his picture on the airport could like come out of the anyhow, morning.
Hi, morning, Stephan.
I would have pocket in
I support Portugal all the way.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Portugal all the way? All right, lovely.
Yeah, all the way.
Nice, darling.
And light shake and fall.
Look, UNC and proud.
And Brooks off.
I don't know who's UNC and proud, but we go find out who's UNC and proud now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
Stephan and Mr. X.
Yeah, man.
And the director there. In Jesus' name we pray.
Of course.
For a better country. And we're looking up But Stefan,
Yes, sir.
I will deal with them in a later, everything was shut out later time. But now when he going to meet Delcy, he had a pack his brown bag and declared in the airport now when he leaving, boy. And I wonder if when he going to meet his daughter, we don't know now.
Oh God.
Have a nice day
All
tomorrow,
right,
please
no
go on.
problem, no problem, no problem. Well, not his. It is not his daughter. It's his former stepdaughter. Right. Let me just make that clear. His former stepdaughter is not his daughter. I think Colombia Ghana is going to be the big one today. All right. Colombia playing some real high intensity, fast paced football, boy. Attacking style, exciting football. You know, but that game yesterday was an example of why football is the best sport in the world. It's the best sport in the world. You understand what I'm saying? It have you on the edges, be on the edge, boy, seat boy, sometime, boy. You know what I mean? In games like that now, you know? Of course, all games, wouldn't be like that, but you know what I mean? When you get them, you gotta really admire, you gotta just sit down and enjoy it, boy. Hello, morning.
Hey, morning again, fellas. One quick thing to hear. If my choice team, of course, and player, Portugal, and my dark horse, the US,
Portugal,
don't make it in the final, right? If the Simpsons, here you guys might have saw the clip right about the Simpsons, Mexico and Portugal.
Yeah.
I think it could end up being that, and there'll be some major upsets here because the remaining African teams and the remaining dark horses playing the kind of football. Remember them fellas and them playing in Europe and playing with a lot of them fellas and them already. The standard is so high now. This is anybody's World Cup, including England. And it's theirs to lose, right?
Yeah.
So this weekend will give you a clear perspective, you know, who will break out from the pack. You understand?
Of course.
And next, if you're happy, I just cleared the track after the 4 train I washed down.
All right.
I cleared the track too.
Yeah,
All right.
man,
Guys, have a good weekend, man. Enjoy the football.
Same to you, man. Same to you.
Right, bye.
Beautiful. I'm trying to see the bracket here. I just want to make sure. You said they say Portugal and who? Mexico?
Mexico, yeah. That is Simpsons' prediction.
What's that wrong on 16 bracket, boy? What I'm trying to
You're on 16 looking to come into the final 4.
That's what I'm trying to pull up here. Woo! Well, boy, from tomorrow the action start. But, well, you know, depending on what happens today with the results that happen today, you know what I mean? But we already know Canada, Morocco. I ain't seen Canada upsetting Morocco at all. I'm not seeing that happening. So I think Morocco gonna. I think they'll get past. Well, they'll get past Canada with relative ease. I am not going to underestimate that France-Paraguay game. Cause Paraguay been improving. Morning.
Stepping up to the plate.
Hello,
Yeah.
Stefan.
Yes, Granny.
Yes, Granny.
Mr. X, for a while. I tried to call, but I didn't get to. Looking at our beautiful country, how Rowley leaves it. This is crime, look where it reached.
Uh-huh.
This is crime, it reached by the Speaker of the House. And I forgot the other man. These people home that reach by now, look how PNM lead this country. I mean, we government trying, but there are more criminals than people living in this country. Everybody has gone now. All those young little fellas, what parents doing? When they bring things home from the time it starts, get them out.
All right.
I'm looking at this with my graduation house. I know him good. He come into my section. He attended to my prayers. Such a decent man. Look where this reached now to now. All right.
Okay.
He's good boy.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Mexico and Portugal could end up in the final. You know, they're on the both ends. They're on separate ends of the bracket. Right, X? Yeah, they could meet each other in the final. But I think more or less.
That possibility.
Well, yeah, the possibility it exists, yeah. Because if Portugal get past Spain and Mexico gets past England,
Where the number here? 394 what?
right? 3944911. 3944911. Earthquake accident power 500, where? Put 500 on Paraguay to beat France? No, I'm not mad, I just saying, don't underestimate. All I say is don't underestimate Paraguay. I never say Paraguay go beat France, I'm not gonna put $500 on Paraguay to beat France. but let me check that. That's all. Let me check that, people.
3944911, right?
3944911. That's your WhatsApp line, people. All right. And if you want to get us on the landline, it's 6224911. Right? Boot ends with 4911. Let me just check something here. I'm checking it here. I will tell you what's the odds. Knockout stage. Right. Oh, good.
Well,
I had to take a choke there,
Wait.
Paraguay is $15.72 to beat France,
That game gonna be nice.
But wait.
That game gonna be nice.
But wait. Let me see how much Paraguay is to qualify. Paraguay is $8.69 to qualify. $200 on that will give me about $1,700.
That kind of money?
200 to qualify, yeah. Because that's not a bad bet at the odds,
Right.
No, that's not a bad bet. I gain $15.72 for Paraguay to win, or $8.69 on Paraguay to qualify.
A good maths.
Yeah, because if I bet to win, then to get our 15.72, Paraguay to beat them in 90 minutes. But anytime you go past 90 minutes and you enter extra time, if you bet Paraguay to win, you lose. Even if they win, if they win in extra time, you lose because you bet them to win. And the win is up to 90 minutes. Right? But Paraguay to qualify is $8.69. So that means they could go down to penalty kicks, everything. Once Paraguay win the game, once Paraguay qualify for the next round, you get $8.69 by wherever you bet. I feel like I take out 200 and put it there, Morning!
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
Chance,
Yeah, man, I just see, let me give you guys a call and say, you guys run a very good program and I always listen and we, enjoying it.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Right?
Thanks a lot.
All right, this New Hampshire here.
New Hampshire.
I ain't hear foreign news to the morning at all.
Nah, he was on twice already for the
foreign
morning.
news was on twice, he don't work nowhere.
He works
nowhere.
He was just washing on some trains and he leave us between the fourth one and
he
the
just
fourth.
decided,
All right, guys, you enjoy your day.
All right, man, thanks a lot.
You have any mood by nobody there?
Nah, nothing there. We just take a chance, Stephan. Next week you go here, you're saying you're lost. No, I don't mind, If I take our 200 and I put it on Paraguay to qualify, I gain $1,700. Is a gamble? Gamble is gamble, Is a gamble I taking?
Scared money.
Is a gamble I taking?
Scared money is no money.
Scared money is no money. I can't play the favorite. You can't play favorite all the time. I don't mind because Paraguay been coming on. Paraguay's not a bad team. People forget Paraguy beat Brazil and Argentina down in the qualifiers in South America,
So
I don't know what happened.
It's a strong possibility they can take them.
I don't know what happened to them in the game against the States.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the players' first World Cup because plenty of them young is a new team. I don't know. But they catch yourself after that.
But USA's way on where they're in the 16, right?
Yeah, the states had to play Belgium.
Oh god, that will be an interesting game.
I feel like go beat Belgium. That Belgium team ain't good, Nah, that Belgium team ain't good. I'm telling you. Anyway, people, we got to wrap things up for today.
It was indeed a pleasure this week.
Yes.
Giving you all the information. We're down to the last day of the week. So mind your business, people. All you only minding people business. Mind all your business.
Right. So we are out. Sharon Fafan is up next, and she will take you to 12:30, and then look out for officer. No, 1:30. 1:45. 12:45. She'll take it at 12. Extra 15 minutes now. Oh gosh! On Friday she got extra 15.
Yeah, extra 15.
Oh gosh! That 15 minutes more problems.
Yeah.
All right, nice one. So Shad will take it at 12:45, but we are out for this weekend. I am going to put a little something on Paraguay because every World Cup does have a team that's upset all them big team on them, and Paraguay don't start to look like that team.
All right. Well,
Yes.
see. Morocco may be the team, you know.
Well, no, Morocco done thing, but as saying on upsetting, all I need is one more upset for my money.
Well, all right.
I'm going to bet on Paraguay. To hell with that. Well, I lost $200. I lost $200. You understand?
Well, we'll see.
But I could gain 17.
Soon come.
Yes, we will know Monday.
Yeah, man.
All right. So we're going for it. Go for gold, man.
So have a good day, TNT, and have a safe weekend outside there, and don't get yourself in any trouble. Mind your business.
All right. Yeah, people. So we are out until Monday. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Smile a bit. Hug somebody.
Smile a while and give your face a
man.
rest.
We out.